How's she going, everybody? Yes, sir. I'm on much later than I was hoping I'd be. I'm sorry, everybody. I did some laundry, which been needing to do. I worked out, drank that protein shake, so I did get some stuff done at least. But damn, man, hoping to be up a little. What up? Good to see you, Flair. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it should be a nice, easy day / night or whatever. I'm gonna stream for a couple hours here. Like I said, I was hoping to be on earlier, but whatever, it's no big deal. No sense crying over spilt milk. But yeah, I was hoping to be on a little bit earlier and then stream for a couple hours. And tonight we're going to try that pizza place I mentioned. I don't know the name of it or nothing, but I've heard great things. All the reviews I've seen. Hey, oh, damn you. Thank you, Spud. I appreciate you, brother. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and... Hey, with the 1 bit. Thank you, Spud. Oh, I see the second one coming in. I'm sorry, I still haven't fixed that, dude. We'll see if I stream when I get back. If I don't, I'm gonna work on fixing that at the least. Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys, man. I try not to make a huge deal about my birthday. Obviously, we're all fucking adults, but we're gonna go do some pizza and hopefully a UFC fight will be sick, so... Why does it only let me do one at a time? This is bullshit. Hey, thank you, Blaze. I don't know. I'm assuming that's on you because nobody else has any issue with it. Blaze gave me 5 yesterday. Fucking Jordy kept dropping like 100, so I don't know, man. I've never actually done bits. I've done subs sometimes, but about it. Yeah, see, Blaze just did 10. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I really do appreciate that. But yeah, hopefully, my big concern tonight is I feel like it's your fault. Yeah, hey, Flair, thank you, brother. Yeah, hopefully we have enough time to go see the UFC fight. Not go see it, sorry, but see so I can at least watch it at home. So I'm debating on coming back and stream with you guys. Worst case scenario, if you guys would like, I can gigantify an emote. Okay. Worst case scenario, I can leave my PC on if like you and Snap would like to play when I come home. That's not a huge deal. I can do that. But like I said, my main priority tonight is watch the UFC fight. I haven't really been following UFC for a while. I did see it last week, but this one's supposed to be pretty good too. I think it's another championship fight, but I can't remember his fucking name now. But he was really fun to watch. He was the dude who I'll just look it up real quick. Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys, man. It's always nice to have any type of support. Even just being here hanging out, it's great. I can't see chat right now, so give me 1 second. I'm looking at UFC Fight Night. It might be 3:30. No, what the fuck? 3:30 is what? Maybe it's not tonight. Maybe I don't care to see it tonight. Hang on. I feel like they keep lying to me about the fight night shit. Let me go to the actual UFC site. Because I'm like 99% sure that they were supposed to be, I can't remember his name. That's the whole reason I looked this up. You fight card, boom. Why they start you at the bottom? Anthony Hernandez. Maybe I'm wrong, boys. Maybe tonight's not supposed to be super great. Maybe I don't care to watch the fight. I'll still probably watch. They're supposed to be... God, I can't remember his name. He just fought that Asian guy. I don't remember what ethnicity specifically he was, but it was a hell of a fight, and it was the co-main event. Like, I can't remember who was the main event that day. Fuck, man, I don't know, dude. I feel like it's Joshua Van something, maybe. But either way, it was supposed to be a nice fight, and I think Volkanovski was supposed to fight too. But obviously that's not tonight, according to the UFC card. So maybe that's next week. I can't remember. But I also thought Islam wasn't supposed to fight last week, and Google actually lied to me. I had the wrong card up or something, because fucking Islam definitely fought last weekend. So I don't know, man. Everything I've seen is supposed to be this title fight, but if it's not, whatever. It's not a huge deal. I still enjoy watching it, but so yeah, I think based on, like, since we're just sitting here, it's just me at the moment too in the game. I'm gonna see about how long it takes me to get there, so I can kind of give you guys an idea when stream should be over. Yeah, so it's about a 30-minute. Hey, thank you, Spud. There we go. We figured out how to do more than one. Thank you, brother. Uh, yeah, we got so I got about a half-hour drive to the place. So I'll probably be. Yeah, it's not gonna be that long of a stream. I'll probably be leaving here by like 5:30ish. The good news is I'm pretty much ready. I just got the whatever shit I keep my phone. Goddamn. Thanks again, Spud. Hell yeah, brother. I might change that notification. I like it, but it's supposed to be the cash register from Pink Floyd Money. But if I think anything I had that had the doom, you know, the like the start of the song, it was copyrighted if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's why it just does the cash register. But fuck it, I kind of like it, you know. Let's go to the breeding base. Thanks for the bits. Dude, my whole chat and even all my shit just bit. It's great. I love it. Oh, let's get this guy doing some electricity. Thanks again, Blaze. Hell yeah, brothers. I'm a big fan of you. I'm a big fan of this community, man. Thanks for the bit. Even my whole, I love it. I love just looking at the chat and just keep saying one bit. Great. Alright, let's see. Let's do the breeding base. Just get a. You gonna maybe keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you again, Blaze. It's like you guys are. Oh, Spud, I wanted to show you this too. These are ready for whenever you're here. Okay, I gave you 20 more Eidrillon Ignises. I didn't give them to you, but you definitely have enough to condense all the way. Thank you, guys. I'm about to just wait till it's all done and just give you guys one big, like, thank you, boys, I appreciate you, but it does make me laugh. Oh, shit. Yeah, brother. See, I got you, man. I try to be a decent fella. Thanks again, Spud. You guys are great. The other thing I wanted to mention was I did get a. We don't usually do like a whole lot of gifts. Obviously, you know, I'm old, so my mom did give me a truck toolbox, which I've been wanting for a while. It's black, low profile and shit, so I put that in my truck. But the awkward thing is I don't drive my truck anymore, so even she was like, I don't know if he'd still want it. I was like, I definitely want it. It's still very useful for me. I plan on driving my truck. Goddamn, thank you guys. I was like, I do plan on driving my truck again. It just needs a little bit of work right now. I gotta do like a trans gasket on it because it keeps leaking fucking tranny fluid all over the driveway. So I put a drain pan under it. I need food. Thank you guys. I can't keep. Every time I look, it's just one bit. Whether it's my chat or my my feed. That's funny. I thought at first you guys were just thank you again, but I figured you guys were just like fighting over who's got the last donation at first. But I think you guys are just fucking with me for the fun of it, dude. Oh, Spud, I also messed up the base again. I got added some extra stuff. Thank you, brother. It's your birthday. Yes, sir, Roo. Yeah, I usually don't make a huge deal about it. We're going to do some pizza, and we're going to go. I'm hoping I can see the UFC fight tonight, but we're doing it like 6 o'clock, so it's going to be a little iffy, because I know, like, most, in my experience, most UFC, thank you again for that, by the way. Most of the UFC fights I see are typically like 8 o'clock main events, so we should be back in time, but who knows, man. I don't know how long this is all supposed to last. Thank you, Blaze. But yes, sir, it is, Yeah, it's my birthmas. It's ironic because my dad's is the 18th, and mine's the 22nd. I was supposed to be born on my dad's actual birthday, so that's why I'm glad nobody's dropping a bunch of subs, because I do plan on doing a subathon when I have more time to stream. I'll only be doing like maybe 3 hours a day, because I'm going to dinner, but so that's why I'm glad that you guys are just like dropping one, you know, a bit, because that makes me laugh. That's good shit, dude. And it's still, you know, obviously it's still a little bit of money, but if I have to, damn, he just gifted Flair a tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much for that, Thugger. I do appreciate that. But if anybody's planning on going, you know, even a little bit, you know, not like crazy, but if you plan on dropping like a lot of subs or even like 5 or whatever, make sure you guys wait, because I'm going to be doing a subathon within the next couple days. I've only done one other one. It was for my last birthday, but whatever, bro. I made it 31 years. I've earned it. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, just if you guys do plan on doing any of that, just like I said, if you want the most bang for your buck, it'll add to a timer, and maybe I'll go another 24-hour stream or whatever. Who the fuck knows? So I was gonna do 5, but I'm poor right now. Yeah, like, don't even trip, dude. Honestly, anything. Like, even Spud and Blaze, I think it's mostly to fuck me, but even these 1 bits, like, I appreciate it, dude. And anything you guys, you know, anything you guys do is greatly appreciated. It's, you know, it's better than nothing, you know? Cheers for the sub, Ribbit. Yeah. I appreciate you for doing that too, Flair. Sorry, Rue. Now Flair ain't gonna have no ads, bro. He won't know what to do with himself. I need food. That's what I was doing. Damn, we don't have any berries. Where are the berries going, bro? They're probably not making it. Thanks again, Spud. That sound's gonna be in my dreams tonight, bro. That's all I'm gonna hear. Okay, nobody's even harvesting. What the fuck are you guys doing, bro? We really gotta figure out a better design. I don't know if my pals are too big. Maybe I can make him not an alpha. I got you. I like dropping pennies on my host. God damn it, Spud. Are you gonna make me say it? Are you gonna make me say it, dude? Hang on. Fuck. Thank you, Spud. Thank you. I'm just gonna type it. I was gonna respond to you, but it's ironic because I think you use speech to text. What do we need to do, Spud? We need to figure out these berry plants. Oh fuck! Hey, damn it! Dude. Dropped another sub. No, that's from the delay. I'm sorry. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, it's just catching up. I'm following now. Hose. Yeah. You got permission to say what you want. That's how I treat my girl. Yeah, Blaze gets it. Let's see what we can get done here. We need you working on something. See, I want to condense him down, because we can probably get him to 10 fairly easily, and he's a lot smaller than using Yormintide, so I think he'll probably be the one I end up going with. And he's got other shit like, you know, handiwork and transporting, so he's probably the better option. I'll work on doing him. I don't know, I sent another message, but it wouldn't let me post it because it went against the terms of service or something. I got a warning. What? I had to go PG? That's weird. My personal bot is only, it's only censored the big ones, like the hard R, you know? I've only got like 2 words I censored, so I don't know why I did that. I'm assuming it's probably Twitch, but that's weird. I've never heard of that before. We need to find out a better water too, so these big boys ain't just fucking doing nothing. Although I think the bigger ones are better for like these plantations, for example. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a...
I just told you would blow trannies fluid all over your fucking driveway, and they wouldn't let me say that.
Well, you know, I do drive a Dodge, so it just kind of... That's funny. That's so ironic.
But I'll be back in a little bit, brother.
That's fine. Like I said, I'm not super long, so hopefully it's soonish. But if not, I'll leave my PC on if you guys want.
When are you gonna be back?
I don't actually know. I can't imagine as long. It's a half-hour drive, so best case scenario, I'll be home by like 7. But I don't know how long we plan on hanging out or whatever. So.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go e-biking with this girl, so like I'm just relaxing right now.
Ooh, bro. You better hit that fucking nebulizer before you go so them lungs are ready, you know,
dude,
for the
I'm
after
already
activities.
Dude, I already cranked out 3 treatments, baby. We're fucking primed, popped, and ready, baby.
Oh, yeah.
But, alright, I'll be back.
Alright, cool. See you. He's a fun guy. I don't honestly know what to do. Do we explore? This is the other reason I like having people to fucking be here, because I don't know. Let's just go to the breeding base and fucking breed. We got cakes going. I think we can at least get those. I don't have anybody doing electricity. Maybe that's on me. Do a bunch of these vegetable cakes. How's everybody's day going though? I got that dude who raided me with like 16 people. I got his stream pulled up. He's interesting enough. He's playing Minecraft. He didn't really see my messages in chat, but that's alright. It happens. I messed with Frankie a little bit last night too. I was like talking to him. He's fun. He's like Spud, you know. It's just fun getting him laugh, and I had him going pretty good last night. That was fun. It was good times for me. But how you doing, Rue? I was gonna ask about that too. I was gonna ask the last time I saw you in chat. I remember you were, you know, doing some life stuff. I won't get too deep into it because, you know, obviously we're streaming. But how's all that going? Things going pretty well for you? Or? Expedition's almost done. I would like these guys to come back too. I don't think let's breed. Let's see who we need to breed. Huh? Let's condense some peoples. Debating on making something, like I said, I have a lot of alphas, right? So like Edron Ignis, he's not too bad being alpha. He still kind of fits in the base, but I don't know if Frost Stallion's gonna. So I don't know if it's smarter to breed a lot of these guys down to non-alphas. Like, yeah, you said alpha, not alpha. He's lucky though. Alpha. Like, I have a thing for having alphas, dude, and I don't know why. We could reduce one of these Pen Kings. Let's the other thing too is most of my alphas are also the higher level, so it's like this ain't too bad. It's close enough. I would say it's just dumb to, you know, condense someone who's like level 1. It's a huge waste. We'll condense him at least though. At least we can clear up some space. Got a male and a female, both alphas. I guess we can keep them for like breeding purposes. I also get to, I don't know if I'm sorry, I think I already mentioned it, but yeah, I got a toolbox, bro. I was excited about that. I've been wanting a toolbox for my truck for a while. Let's get this woolly pop out of there and condense him down. It'll at least increase his ranching ability. That's why I don't need to be over here. I just heard Skrillex. Haven't heard that song since I was probably in middle school, maybe high school. Can't remember. It's condensed. Oh, 58, alright. I don't think I have any ranching passes, which kind of sucks. Let's see if anybody else has one. I think Farmhand's a ranching one. See, this is what I keep bitching about too. Well, not keep, but it's something I have a lot in my head. I think I bitched about it a little bit yesterday, but like, I don't understand why you can't just hit F and look at their fucking passes like you can in the PAL box. That's kind of dumb to me. It's stupid that now, like, to figure out which passes I want to keep, I gotta go back to the fucking PAL box and like, oh, this is the one I want. Dumb. Inefficient. Farmhand, that's all I was looking for. Farming works. It says farming, but That's ranching, if I'm not mistaken. There's no ranching name here, so I'm assuming that's good. Well, worst case, we'll do him. We'll do him at least. Until I can get a better one. I think there's a ranch master? I don't know what the shiny one's called. Why are you guys over here and not? Oh, because I just put it in the box. It also sucks, man. Any farmhand is a. All my farmhands aren't even. They're not even leveled, which kind of sucks. See if we can find one that's not an alpha. So disappointing. Whatever. I'll keep these so maybe we can condense these. Need a male and a female, that's all.
Oh, the deception!
Oh, the deception.
The betrayal, man! You deceived me!
That's my favorite one. But you see what I'm saying? Like those aren't doubled. I don't know why it's literally just for any like payment shit I get. I think when Rue's sub showed up too, it was doubled up. I don't know why it's doing that. And it's only since I've updated my overlay, so it's like OBS is like, ugh, it just fucking spazzes out and has no idea what to do, man. Whatever, like I said, I'll try and fix it tonight, because I probably won't be streaming when I come back, just to let everybody know. I'd like to, but I've been spending way too much of my free time on this game, and I need to get some shit done. And even like with dialysis now, sitting in this chair like I do, all the fluid in my body, which ain't a lot. I only drank 16 ounces all day yesterday. I didn't even do a protein shake or anything like that. So, all the like fluid in my body goes right to my ankles. Like my ankle's already swollen. I just did dialysis yesterday, and I also I drank half my fluids I'm allowed in a day. So that's pretty irritating. So streaming also like screws with my fluids. So that's another reason, like, I need to cut it back a little bit, because like I told people, I did like 9 hours yesterday, and I did dialysis in the middle of the day. So, you know, I still try to like stay busy enough for myself, and obviously for you guys. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, I enjoy streaming, so, but I need to be a little bit more responsible about it. That's why, like, I didn't start till like 2:30 a day. I did take some me time to do some shit I've been needing to do. So I know you guys are pretty understanding. It's kind of just like me. Ranch Master, that's the one we need. I don't think I have that. Oh, I have Mercy Hit. That's good to know. I can start, I kept some pals with Mercy Hit. You get your oil change yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did get my oil change. And my passives kind of suck. I'd like to start breeding Eidolon too, but I think I need another one. So I can't really. So, oh damn, see, Spud, these are the sweepers the sweets I was telling you to get. I didn't realize I had a couple. We could maybe breed for. Nah, it's not worth it. It's way too many fucking resources for nothing. We'll go put him in the ranch when I'm ready, or replace him with the other one. Make sure there's nothing else I can really condense down. Some of these Grintails maybe. I don't really need them though. Why? Why have a? We'll put it on him since he's the biggest. Just because it's a female, we'll keep it. I don't really know what mine is. And then, you know, the other thing that, you know, takes a little bit of time, it's not a lot because I don't go like super hard, but obviously I've been trying to get, you know, working out, so that takes a little bit of time too. I didn't, I did it last night, but it was like 2 or 3 o'clock, so it was a little later than I would like to, but whatever. Such is life, huh? Go 46. Let's see, it's a man. That's bigger, okay. Gotta go for the higher levels, you feel me? Yeah, I was really excited about that truck toolbox, man. It's exactly. Oh god, it's exactly what I was wanting. I was scrolling like Facebook Marketplace a while ago, and I just never like followed through on getting one. And the beauty of my mom's work is she gets a lot of vehicles in on trades or whatever, and most of the shit that goes in, you know, they don't have to sell with the toolbox, so I think it was essentially free for her, which is nice for me. Mom didn't have to spend no money. I get exactly what I want. Beautiful. I think I need to chop these up. There's no sense in condensing those down. It sucks. I have so much like stuff in my head before I get off this game, and then like when I wake up and try and think again, it's like, fuck, dude, I don't remember what I was trying to do or what I would like to get done or some of the big, you know, milestones I was trying. That's why, like, I'll sit there before I get off. I was like, let's get this done real quick. Let's get this done real quick. And then next thing I know, it's like, fuck, look at all these segments. It's like, you know, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, damn, it happened again, dude. So most of my pals are pretty condensed as a plus. I'd like to get Celestia or not. Let's do him too. I don't have a female, but we'll see if the one at the base is. If it is, I'll bring it over. It'd be nice to maybe condense these down to something that's not an alpha. Which I think that's the biggest reason. Well, honestly, if we move our I thought I kept one of those that had. Here's my Frost Giant. Yeah, there's Mercy Hit. We can always combine him too. I like to do some of these too, because I think it's a pretty, yeah, it's a pretty decent water, and I don't think it's that big for the base. Maybe that's who we go after. Let's see. I think there's an alpha around here somewhere. I can't remember where. Edron, it's not Ignis. Okay. Ah, hey, yay. Let's go. Let's try, bro. Catch him so we can at least start breeding him. Better. Those kind of look like. See, I feel like there's some way you got to be able to harvest these or something, because these are the mushrooms we need. Let me see. Let me take a look. See. I'm a man of science. You feel me? I thought so. I fucking thought so. That's good to know. I was wondering where we were gonna find them without killing all these Schumer Nox. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Not too bad. Went pretty good. I think he's gonna be down, but who knows? Oh, I was wrong. Nice. hate that I can't use my skills on the back of Jet Dragon. That's kind of irritating. Alright, not my skills, but my weapons. Yep, you guys wish you hadn't done that. Stupid. Ah, you fucker. Nice. Was that worth it? Sorry. I can hear Breezy in my ear and it's making me giggle. Impressive that he's still going. Let's just get this done. I'll put these in the box. They're the cooling. Well, yeah, the fucking food box. I'd like to start those before they go bad. Oh, thank you so much. We don't, you know, I know we need, god damn it. A lot of this stuff needs to be harvested. I know we need to add. Harvest. Somebody harvest over here, though. Let's get that fixed right now. Sit here and waste my time not harvesting the fucking stuff you need to do. I think my Jet Dragon, yeah, is one of the best. But it sucks he's so big, dude. Whatever. We'll put him in here somewhere. Do your thing, buddy. Bucko. Food should not be an issue at this base, brother. Well, actually, get rid of this. No actual fucking sense in keeping it. The one upstairs might not be bad, though, because it is just like an overall workbench or whatever, which is nice. That's why I was busting Spud's balls and was like, yeah, I'll go upstairs and I'll still be done before you, because there was people working on the bench and he couldn't do what he needed to. So, oh, let's get the electricity going. I keep talking about that. Ooh, they don't have the skills. Okay, let's fix that. Let's not. I get nervous because I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping that Hell's for Lux. He needs better passes, and he's got, so you don't have shit for passes. But he is fully condensed, so if I get someone with good passes, I can always condense him down. Let's see, we need this will help with our food. Yeah, we need sweet hairs. I don't have those. We need sweet hairs. Fuck. Can't really do any cooling then. Get all the expedition stuff, that's nice. Yeah, look at the time it takes for these things. So I said it's not bad when he's sitting here actually doing this. Like he'll keep these mushrooms going. That's what I should have done. Damn it. Whatever. I think I need those for planting or maybe medicine. I can't remember. Who else do we need? We need somebody doing something around here. We just need a lot of planters, I think, is the big thing. Planters and harvesters. I got my fully condensed Venusa. We could add Berloha here. That's not super great. 6 and 6. We could add Mycora. She's got great planting and decent harvesting. We can always buff her up. Alright, y'all give me a second. I'm gonna leave you on intermission. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hey, my apologies, Snap. Yeah, I'm gonna be grabbing dinner. It's gonna be like 6 o'clock. Also, thank you so much for the, thank you so much for saying happy birthday. Appreciate you. But yeah, it's gonna be relatively short. Like I was telling Spud earlier, he joined the Discord momentarily. I can leave my PC on if you guys really want to play. I don't think I'll be coming back to stream tonight, so same thing. Like if you guys want, when I get back, I can open up the. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the bits. I'm gonna hopefully fix that tonight too. My big goal tonight is to at least fix a lot of the bullshit I've had going on. That's why I'm so late on my stream right now. I woke up like 11 o'clock, which wasn't too bad, and I'll take care of that. I woke up at like 11 o'clock and wasn't feeling super great. Still kind of fatigued, which is crazy. I got 7 hours. I don't understand what that was about. So I kind of laid down again. I wasn't planning on falling asleep, but I ended up falling back asleep till like 1 o'clock. So that kind of sucked. And then I woke up, did a small little workout, drank a protein shake, called my dad, did some laundry. And then, well, I'm sorry, my dad called me. And then, Mom showed me. She said she had, she's like, I got something in the back of my car for you that I've been, you know, it was obviously my birthday when I was like, I had a card sitting on the table. And I was like, oh, that seems kind of weird to just talk about that being your Tahoe or whatever. And, she's like, you want to come see what's in the car, Tahoe, or the fuck you want to. I know it's an SUV. I don't know. But I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And we went out there, and she ended up getting me a truck toolbox that I've been wanting for a while. It's just black, low profile, looks pretty sick. So she ended up getting me that, and maybe when we get back, we'll throw that in my truck. Damn, bro, why are we not harvesting these, man? We don't have a transporter now? Are you guys fucking serious? Unbelievable. Nobody's planting. Yeah, this base needs to be fucking, these need to be out in the open, or I need a lot smaller pals doing the work I got them doing, because this is fucked. W seems like fun. Unreal, bro. I did laundry day too. Yeah, you got a lot of yeah, I do, dude. And it is what it is. You know, like I said, me as an adult, I could do the responsible thing and just, you know, not stream. But I really enjoy being around you guys. I really enjoy, you know, just having the conversation. And obviously, I really like this game, so that's an issue. But yeah, I probably won't jump on stream tonight just for that reason. Because if I had to guess, I'll be home by like maybe 8, 9 o'clock. Which is like, you know, typical if I leave my brother's on a Saturday. But I'm just gonna, my feet also get swollen because of the dialysis I'm doing right now. Is it a female? Fuck! Let's do some fishing. That's what I'll do to pass a little bit of time. I need more of these fucking gender things, dude. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's what we can do. Hang on. I just reminded myself. We have Anubis sitting here fishing. So anyways, yeah, doing streams like I'm doing, it swells my ankles up pretty bad, even if I don't drink like fluids that day. I mentioned a little bit earlier, but this is before you were in chat. Yesterday was a prime example. I didn't drink anything. I was thinking about that. I was like, man, I'm kind of thirsty. So I replayed my day and it's like, I didn't drink a single fucking ounce of fluid today. Look at that, bro. See what I'm saying? It's just free passive resources, bro. We would have had a Alaska Ignis. I mean, it wouldn't have been as quick, but and then boom, check out these resources. Doop. That's actually not super great compared to what they usually are, but still not bad. 27k is always nice. And again, he'll get better when I increase his handiwork. He'll do this a lot faster, but for now, it's just easy passive resources, baby. So anyways, yeah, like with me sitting in my chair for especially as long as I am, it's all the fluid, which is crazy to me that I had no fluid and I did dialysis, but like my ankle still gets swollen because of the way gravity works, obviously. It just, you know, everything goes down. So with me sitting in my chair as long as I am, unless I prop my feet up and I really don't have the space under my desk to do that, And then if I like bring my chair out, like I can't really touch my keyboard. So when I stream, it's hard for me to like prop my feet up so my ankles don't get swollen. And that's a little unfortunate too. So I've had that happen before, no cap, after an 8 hour. Yeah, so like I said, and it's worse for me because I'm assuming your kidneys work. So like me, my kidneys don't do anything. So like and it's like I said, what's weird to me though is I don't know if you're drinking during that session you're talking about, but like I didn't drink a single fucking ounce yesterday. I don't understand where the fluid in my body came from to go to my ankles. But anyways, long story short, it's like that's another reason I'm gonna take a little bit of time for me out because I got this really nice chair I bought a while ago, and I don't really sit for it much, but it's basically like I said, I like movies, so my room is also kind of like a small theater. I got surround sound around it. I got a nice recliner that I got from I think Costco maybe, and it was like at the like it's I'm pretty frugal, but I spent like $700 on this recliner. It's super comfortable. It folds back really nice, and I can lay in that and prop my feet up and then watch the UFC fight. So I'll probably do that to help my ankles be less swollen too. So that's my big plan tonight is take care of a lot of that BS and then hopefully come back, refresh for a Sunday stream. Because if I had to guess, we usually only see my brother like on one day on the weekend. And with him coming out to see me for my birthday today, I don't imagine we're going to I don't imagine that we're gonna yeah, it works. I don't imagine we're gonna go out there for Sunday to see him again. So I'm assuming I have all of Sunday free too, but I can't guarantee that. I feel like I was trying to breed for somebody. Let's see. Oh yeah, Phalaris Aqua. Thank you guys. Appreciate you keeping me on track. This also sucks though because with Spud not jumping on, I have these two incubators that are just gonna sit here full. So whatever. I won't be doing as much breeding as I had hoped. But that is crazy that your ankles have been swollen after 8 hours. I've never really obviously streamed on this, with my ankles being or my dialysis all goofy, so I've never experienced that. But I wonder. I imagine you have pretty solid kidneys, right? Because anytime I see swollen ankles, I like in the back of I'll even tell people sometimes like, hey man, I'd kind of go get looked at because that was a big sign for me that my kidneys weren't working like they're supposed to. I just started holding fluid. I thought I had high blood pressure or something. It was weird, and then when I went in, like, hey, your kidneys are basically not working, shutting down. I was like, fuck. So I'm sure it's nothing, but like I said, stuff like that always makes me really nervous. Like when my mom's boyfriend was living here, he's an older guy, she's a little bit older too, and he was sitting there, and I noticed that his ankles are kind of swollen. I mean, he eats a lot of salt, so maybe that's why too. I know salt's not good for shit like that, but I was telling her, I was like, I'm pretty worried for him because like I was like, swollen ankles ain't usually normal, for anybody. I wouldn't imagine, it's. Nice, let's get her. God, I'm such an idiot. I keep thinking, what was I here for? What was I here for? We're fucking breeding Phalaris Aqua, you stupid idiot. These both suck. Whatever. Their passes are dog shit, dude. Keep hitting the wrong button. God, what am I'm a fucking idiot. See what I'm saying, guys? Like, my brain is just not where it needs to be. I haven't been stoned in like 3 days. I thought about making a tea, but I was like, I'm gonna be driving mom to the thing, and it's not like I don't do it all the time. But I figure whatever. It's not a big deal not to fucking do a little bit of weed. I'm already 2 days in, so basically I'm looking at this as like a little tolerance break. So when I do my next tea, probably tomorrow, maybe tonight when I get home, who the fuck knows? I should be feeling pretty good. Cause I'm gonna do my normal dose I usually do, and it should be alright. It should be a lot of fun. My phone's vibrating. Sorry, guys. Alright. Yeah, I spoke to my dad today. That's always an interesting thing. He irritates me, man, because I don't know. It's just I don't want to say. I mean, I'll let you guys form your own opinions and use the words you want, but it makes me mad because, like, prime example, his buddy's birthday is the 24th. I called and asked because he's been, like I said, he's been a family friend for like my entire lifetime. So I was like, hey man, I think I mentioned his name on stream the other day. His name's Jeff. I was like, hey, when's Jeff's birthday? I thought it was the 25th. I knew it was somewhere around my birthday. And I like to be good because he's always been solid to me. He's always been like a stand-up guy within reason. He's an alcoholic and all that shit. But like he's always been nice to me. He's always been good. We've never had no issues. He's never been a piece of shit. He's always been very respectful within reason. He's a ball buster. He's a truck driver. But like it's kind of like a spud. He's a solid dude. He's always been cool in my life. And so I like to not be a piece of shit and do the bare minimum and say, hey man, like happy birthday, And so I wanted to make sure I had the date right. Especially now that I'm an adult and I don't like, I'm not around my dad all the time. So I was like, when's his birthday? And he's like, oh, the 24th. And then he's like, he's having a party today. And I was like, is it for his birthday? Or is it just kind of, just having a party? And he's like, oh, I think he's just having a party or whatever. And he's like, I'm not going to go. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why not? And he's like, I just don't feel like partying. It's like, dude, like, he's always got some fucking excuse, man, and that's the biggest thing that pisses me off about my dad. Is he's just so unmotivated. Actually, my mom said that's the biggest reason she divorced him too, because he's just content. Like, like I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but my dad's like a 50-something-year-old man now. He's been living in his trailer his whole life. He has no motivation to have a house again. He's like, I had a house once, and that's it. It's like, what the fuck does that even mean, dude? Like, my mom, she got divorced, same thing. She didn't keep the fucking house. Guess what? I'm living in a fucking beautiful house right now because she worked her ass off and got it. And it's just like my dad don't have that same thing. And my mom's like, yeah, that's why we didn't really work out, because I wanted to improve my life essentially. And she's like, your dad was just always content. And I was like, I can understand being content, but I feel like just being a human, like you want slightly better things. Maybe you want a nicer truck or something, and maybe you want to do some upgrades on your house or shit. It's like you can always improve something in your life, and it's just like he's like, nah, he's fine. And like I said, now he got divorced. His life kind of went to shit. He's living in a trailer, and it's like I just hate that for my dad because I'm supposed to be looking up to this guy, and it's like, dude, you just don't have any motivation to like get your life back together, dude. And it's just that's frustrating to me. I feel like that way about everybody, not just my dad, but again, even more to my dad because, like I said, I'm your kid, dude, and it's like I don't like to see you acting like this and being this way. So he didn't go to that. We had a coworker that died a while ago. It was actually one of the closest deaths I've had to me because up until recently, my grandpa died. My great aunt, I think she considers it's my grandpa's sister, just died. Different grandpa, but same thing. She just died. And besides those two, just recently, my coworker was the closest death I had. I saw the guy for like 4 or 5 years straight. We got along at work. I used to drive him home. Like he was a solid guy. For like I said, same thing. He wasn't perfect. He had his issues too. But like he was always respectful to me. We got along, and he died, and my dad, I was like, let's go to the funeral. I just bought a truck from this guy too. It was a really shitty $300 S10. The floorboards are gone. I could literally see the ground when I was driving like Fred Flintstone. But again, it was a solid running truck. That's how most of my vehicles are. They look like fucking dog shit, but they'll get you where you need to go. And it was a stick shift. It was a fun little truck, and I needed a vehicle at the time, so he just did what he could real quick. He's like, hey, I found you a really, cheap little truck that gets around. I was like, hell yeah. So again, he was more of like a dad to me than my own fucking dad. My dad's never really done shit like that. He gave me a piece of shit Cavalier, but again, it was more like he had to get to work, so that's why he gave me his fucking girlfriend's old car, and it was a real piece of shit. But I was like, yeah, dude, let's go to this funeral. And he's like, I don't know if that fucking truck will make it. And I was like, who cares? Like, even if it doesn't, we'll find a way up there. Like, that's just how I am versus my dad who's like, nah, it's, whatever. So he didn't even go to that funeral, and that pissed me off, dude. I was like, you fucking worked with this guy for 4 years, and then he'll say shit like, I miss Jason, which is the guy's name. And it's like, dude, you're a fucking piece of shit, dude. Like, you didn't go to his funeral, and you're gonna talk about, like, oh, I wish I would have gone, or how you missed him. It's like, you had every fucking opportunity to go, and you didn't. And that's the same thing with, like, his fucking buddy's party. Another thing, I was texting another dude in Michigan I used to work with. My foreman's cousin, actually. Great dude. Great hunter. He was talking about taking me out on a boat and doing bow fishing because I always wanted to try that. I never got around to doing it with him. But he's a big sportsman. Like, he went up to Canada to hunt for bear, I think, and all that shit. Like, he's a big hunter. He's got tons of mounts on his walls and shit. He's a like when I picture a hunter, I think of this dude because that's like that's like his main priority. Like with me and streaming, he's dedicated to hunting, bro. He gets out there every fucking weekend, you know, unless like something crazy happens where he can't. But he's really good about doing hunting, and he's having a wedding coming up really soon, I think. Because I was just texting my foreman because he my old foreman, he's still my buddy, but he was my foreman too when we were working, and he was texting me saying, hey, you know, happy birthday and all that shit. And I was like, hey, you know, thank you. And I was asking him what's going on, you know, how things are going and stuff. He's like, oh, we're doing, they called him Junior, you know, because obviously he had the same name as his dad. But he's like, we're doing Junior's bachelor party. And it's like, oh, that's sick, you know, you guys do anything special or all that, just kind of shooting the shit. And he's like, he just, you know, kind of gave me the 40 fucking pounds. He kind of gave me the rundown on that. And, I remember talking to Junior before because there was it was maybe a month or two ago, but I had this random thought. I was like, man, I haven't really talked to nobody in Michigan in a while. And I was like, let's see how everybody's doing. Because, you know, I know people like to stay in contact. And like I said, Junior was a really cool guy. He was one of my favorite people to be around as far as work and stuff. He's usually a pretty positive person. You know, he got a good outlook on life. He likes hunting and all that shit. So like we got along really well. And he was like, you know, I when I was first talking to him, he was like, yeah, I'm getting married. And I was like, oh, dude, congratulations. You know, that's really nice. And, you know, you know, he's getting his life more like, you know, not established. He's already pretty established. He got his own house and shit. But I was like, that's really cool, dude. And he's like, yeah, I invited your dad. And he's like, I don't know if he's going to come to the wedding. I was like, dude, I would be so pissed off at my dad if he doesn't. Because I was like, you know, my dad's always talking like, yeah, I really like Junior's kind of the same shy city. And, you know, he's really close with my foreman's name's Gerald. And he's like, yeah, you know, I like Gerald and all that shit. He's talking about, you know, like how he really enjoys these people. And it's like, dude, if he doesn't show up to that wedding, I was like, I'll be so fucking irritated with him because that'd be a funeral he missed, a fucking wedding he missed, his buddy's fucking party he missed. And it's just like my dad just upsets me when it comes to shit like that, dude, because he's got like no fucking motivation, dude. And it's like like I said, you guys hear me and here I talk and what I get done. Like I'm just not that same guy. I get shit done if I have the, you know, within my abilities. It's fucking frustrating to me. And he's just content sitting there in a chair. Like it's just, I hate that. It's so upsetting. And my dad's not even that old. You know, I know you guys know, like, I'm 31 now. My dad's only, like, 55. Like, he had kids young, so did my mom. My mom's pretty young, too. And, you know, because I know, like, my buddy's fucking parents are in their, like, 60s or maybe even close to 70 now. I was like, dude, that's my grandparents' age. Like, I think my grandparents are, like, maybe 68. They're not very old. Like, maybe they might have hit 70 now. I haven't really asked them how old they are, but they're not that fucking old is my point. Like, so, it just frustrates me, dude, because, you know, I don't know if that's what made me the way I am, to where, like, I'm motivated to try and do what I can if I have the capability to, because, like, I hate that fucking mindset, dude. My dad has missed so much dumb shit, and then so he's like, well, I wish I would have done that, or, man, it sucks I didn't do that. It's like, you're a fucking piece of shit, dude. All you had to do was do it, and then you wouldn't be in the same situation, and it's literally everything in his life. It's not just those 3 instances I mentioned, but my dad, just, that's how he lives his whole fucking life, and I was like, I can't stand that. So I always give my parents not really a lot of shit, but when I'm talking bad about my parents, I will say, like, especially my dad showed me how not to be as a fucking, as a man, and I kind of thank him for that, but it's also upsetting because, like I said, that's my dad, dude. Like, I wish he was better. And that's not maybe the best way of saying it, but I wish he fucking just tried a little harder, dude. Like, it's super upsetting to me. So that's my little rant about all that. I was pretty irritated to hear about that, and he might not have been invited to the bachelor party, but there's a really good chance that he's not gonna show up to fucking Junior's wedding, and that's gonna just irritate me. So, whatever, man. Like I said, I still love him. He's my dad. I just wish he fucking had some more motivation in his life, because he's talented with shit. Like, he's a good pipe fitter. He's not good to the point where, like, he was like me, where you could, like, do work and, you know, you want to be in charge of shit. My dad never wanted that responsibility, which I kind of understand, too. A lot of people are like that. They don't care to, you know, tell people what to do, and they don't want to have, like, you know, the pressure or the fucking stress of, like, getting deadlines and shit done, or getting lifts called in or out, and me, I don't really give a fuck, you know. So I was like, yeah, I was like, I'm happy to do all that. So he's a good worker. He's always been, like, a grunt type of person. And he's great at doing all that. Like even when he did concrete, he was more of a grunt. I don't think he ever I think he might have been a foreman, but this was also like 20 years ago. So he might have moved up in that company, but I think that's like the not the most he's ever done, but it's just like I say, he's never really liked the responsibility. So he's always been a really good worker. I will give him props on that. Like he's not lazy when it comes to work, but like anything outside of work, he's lazy as fuck. He don't do anything for the most part. And again, I'm not trying to talk shit, but it's just the truth. It's how it is. And yeah, so he's just always just kind of been like a laborer and even mechanic. My dad was a great mechanic. People always brought his shit to him. It always worked right. He never had no issues. His electrical was a little goofy sometimes, but it always worked. And it's just that's why I said I get so mad because like he's got all these skills and shit, but he just never took the initiative to like do anything with them. Like even his he dropped out of high school, which is fine. I dropped out too. It's not a big deal, but after that, like he didn't have any motivation to try and get his GED, and that's also fine enough. But I'm just it's just part of his issues. You don't have motivation to do shit. But in all fairness, I didn't try to get my GED either because I think it's fucking worthless. Anytime I've ever asked them about a high school diploma or a GED, it's never like come up. They've never asked me to prove it, and it's like it doesn't mean anything except I went through fucking high school. But so yeah, that's always been a weird one for me too. But he didn't have no motivation to get like his GED or nothing, and then he drops out, and you need to get certified to be a mechanic. And my dad's like, I don't need a fucking piece of paper to tell me I can work on a car. I was like, well, I understand that, but sometimes you gotta bite the bullet and do stupid shit like that. Like I said, my GED just never come up for like, hey, you need a GED for this job, except for one time when I tried to get in the union, I needed a GED, but I also was honest with them. I was like, yeah, I don't have a high school diploma when they asked. And it's so ironic because, like I said, I was a 4 or 5 year pipe fitter by this point. Like I was already in a union like standpoint. I was already past an apprenticeship, so like I was like, I had the fucking experience, but because I didn't have the diploma, they're like, "No, we can't hire you." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So that's the closest I got to getting motivated to get my GED. But then I went on dialysis and all that shit, and I was like, "All right, well, I'm not really worried about doing pipe fitting." Which, ironically enough, now's the perfect time for me to be working on getting my GED. So when I'm done, I can do that. But I've also got different ideas now. Like I'm probably gonna try to go to the UPS route and do what my buddy's doing. Vash, you guys know him. I'm gonna try and do what he's doing because, again, I'm not talking shit, but his job's like a lot less hard on your body than mine was. For example, I loved my job, don't get me wrong, but like now that I'm getting older and like my fucking bones crack and all that bullshit, and obviously I'm working out to kind of keep myself in somewhat shape. It's just like it's just not worth it unless you're working for like a really good company where like my company wouldn't even get like forklifts for some shit. We had to unload our trucks by hand, and that's fucking 21-foot lengths of steel pipe. It sucked. But like I said, I also fucked them over too, so I'm not trying to bitch about that company. But yeah, it's just a lot easier on your body. You get out in the world, you're driving around, which I don't really mind. I've always kind of enjoyed driving, and you're delivering packages, and it's union. So if you have a really heavy package, you'll have 2 guys doing it. It's just so much easier on your body. The pay is great, the benefits are good. And I was like, that's, especially as I'm getting to be more of an adult, I was like, that shit I think is really beneficial. It's really nice. You get a good 401k and all that shit. Like, as far as an adult, like, it's a great job to be looking into. And the only thing I think I would need for that, because they're also union too, is I would need to say, I would need a GED, but let's be honest, I'm just going to tell them I got my fucking diploma and it's not even going to come up. So I'll be a good worker. It'll be all right. And if they ever ask for it, I'll be like, yeah, well, I don't have it, so this is kind of awkward, but fuck it, dude. That'll be the one time I've told little white lies, whatever, to not upset people, or whatever. But like, that'll be the one time I've actually probably lied, and I haven't done it yet. But that's my big thought. So it's just me being honest with you guys. If they end up ever seeing the stream, which I highly doubt, they're like, oh, you're a fucking liar, huh? But whatever. So I do plan on maybe doing UPS eventually because they make great money, especially like I know what I could do when I was making $18.50, which wasn't shit, even especially for a pipe fitter. Like when I was talking to the union out here, I would have if I would have gone through the apprenticeship already, I think they were starting me at like $30 or $35 an hour, which is, obviously you guys can do basic math. That's almost twice as much as I was making as a 4-year pipe fitter with my other company. That shows you guys how hard I was getting fucked at this other company, but it is what it is. I was the least paid, and I don't want to say the most work, because as far as like the labor did, I didn't do all of the labor because, like I said, I was running around, I was getting material for jobs, I was calling lifts in, calling them out, talking to superintendents, doing fire inspections and shit. So like I said, I was doing everything that a foreman did, and you know, I used to be able, you know, be good at reading blueprints and shit. I could kind of start a job, and I used to really enjoy it, but. I didn't do a lot of the labor because, like I said, they had me running around doing other shit to get prep for other jobs. Or I'd have to go look at some other jobs. Or we'd have a leak somewhere that I'd have to go take care of, and like I was just kind of the guy that did most of all the shit essentially. And then like we had like 3 other guys that would do the labor. But again, if I didn't have to go do a bunch of bullshit or run around, like I did labor too. But I was also one of the smaller guys. You know, I've always been smaller and. But so yeah, and they had a little bit more experience, so they probably worked faster than me. I'm not gonna say I was the best at everything, but yeah, I was a solid worker, and it helped that I enjoyed my job. So yeah, but like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be a pipe fitter anymore. I can probably still dabble with it, like if I have a house or whatever. But as far as the money and the like stress on your body and shit goes, UPS is a way better route. I've even considered doing something like what my brother's doing and working like doing truck driving. I've always liked big rigs. I've always liked driving a stick shift and all that shit. And but I think with me, it's just I don't know if it's really in the cards because I like to smoke weed. I know it's a huge thing with CDLs. I could obviously quit doing it, but it's one of the things like it's not worth it to me. Especially when I already have this UPS job, I think it'll be better. Yeah, UPS delivery is a good gig. Their corporate is pretty solid. Yeah, and like I said, my buddy Vash, I mean, he'll kind of talk shit like everybody's like, I hate my job, whatever, but he's also said, like, my job's good, great, like, he knows he's got it good with his job, so, and he's put the time in, you know, it's not like they just hand it to him, but still, the point stands, like, his job is good, and, yeah, so, and I know how good I am with money, so like I said, if I'm pulling in, like, I know about what they make, but I know they pull in at least $40 an hour, which is fucking nuts for someone like me, dude. That's still more than twice what I used to make, and I was getting to the point where I was almost able to buy a house at $18.50. Like I said, that's why I get so mad with people. Oh, I can't buy a house or whatever. It's like, bro, look at what you're fucking spending a month and cut your costs, and I'm sure you can afford a house sooner than later. You know, like I don't like to just talk specific numbers to you guys. Like I said, I prime example, when my truck went down, I needed to do a head gasket. I paid $5,000 cash for my head gasket, dude. And that's not a lot for some people, but like I make $1,500 a month. So think about it like that. I still had $5,000 I could spend without hurting myself. Like I don't want to, you know, I want to say I'm very good with money, but I'm pretty good with money, you know. There's obviously people much better than me and shit, but like I get by on the little bit I have. And like you said, my biggest thing is I don't have to pay for a house, but still, like, I pay for everything else. It's not a house. I pay for myself. I'm an adult, you know. I just bought that car for $1,500, paid cash for it. And you guys see my Twitch, like I make a little bit of money through you guys, but it's not like I'm making a bunch of money on Twitch either. This is literally all just my disability and me being good with my finances, not spending a bunch of stupid fucking shit. Yeah, I know that, Snap, but like I said, dude, yeah, alright, dude. I went through the whole process of getting a house, and all I had to do is, I was maybe 2 steps away from getting a fucking loan for a house, like, and I was making $18.50. I can't stress that enough, dude. Like, I'll use my brother as another example, dude. I think he's 29, 2 kids now. Well, not like the second one's on its way. Has a kid, has a wife. And he bought I think $500,000 house. He's building a fucking Thunderbird in his car. He's got a first gen Cummins. His wife's got a brand new Tahoe. My brother just bought a brand new truck. People just need to be better with their finances. I hate hearing excuses like that. Like, yeah, the market does suck. I can agree with that. But if you're fucking smart with your money and you quit wasting on bullshit, it's not that hard to have what you guys want. Or you work harder. That's always been my thing too. Like, people just don't want to work for shit or sacrifice for anything. People want shit handed to them, and that pisses me off. And like I said, some circumstances, obviously, like me on disability, yeah, I can't afford a house of my own. That's a different circumstance. But like most able-bodied people, if I was working right now, I almost guarantee I'd have a fucking house because I don't spend money. I don't go out. I just started doing Jersey Mike's just, to get a lot of protein and shit, but that's... If I do that 3 days a week, that's what, 36 plus 18 is 46 plus 8 is 54. That's $54 a week for food. So 54 times 55 is what? 5 times 5 is 25. Yes, it's slightly over 2,500 bucks a year for food. You know, and I don't have to eat a lot. I could do that every other day and be almost fine. Then I would have to do my protein shakes, which ain't shit. Like, there's just so many ways to fucking cut costs. If you really wanted to, it's not the healthiest thing. Eat fucking ramen, dude. You could buy a whole case of ramen for like $5 and live off a fucking soup. Again, it's not the best way of doing shit, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice to get shit you want. 500K house? Dude, that's ridiculous. You're fucking high. That's the average cost of houses out here, and people are still bitching that they're too expensive. That's just an average house. I don't even want to talk to you about my brother's buddy who just bought a brand new build house. That's way more than 500,000, and he also did it. And he's just the same age as my brother. Also has a kid. Also has a wife. Also has a brand new Power Stroke. Like that's why I get so mad because I've seen this with my own eyes. People who are younger than me are doing just fine working fucking manual labor jobs. Again, it's not on me or the government if you guys can't control how you fucking spend your money. And again, that's your life. You can live it that way, but I don't want to hear bitching that I can't afford a house when you're not sacrificing anything. And like I said, I know what Vash makes. That's why I use him as an example. And I'll tell you guys, it's more than $40. That's the one thing I will say. He makes more than $40 an hour, dude. He should have a house. So that's just why I get frustrated. People, I'll prove it to you guys. Once I'm working again, I'll show you. It's not that fucking hard. You just gotta sacrifice a little bit. And I get people don't want to sacrifice. Everything's gotta be easy for everybody, but you're not gonna have nothing either. It's the same thing with working out. I believe the same thing. Like you gotta take the time and do the bullshit to get fucking big and muscular and be healthy. But people don't want to do that. They'd rather sit there and eat chips and shit. And that's fine. That's your life. But I want to hear that, like, oh, my life sucks. I'm not physical to go on a walk or whatever. It's like, well, you've kind of created that fucking issue for yourself. You know, take some responsibility and be an adult. That's where I'm very different from people. That's why I'm so hard on everybody too, because like I've seen what I'm capable of doing, and I'm not even a special guy. I'm just a fucking basic idiot. I think your perspective comes from knowing about housing in a low cost of living area and assuming you'd have a high cost of living salary. I don't even know what that means. I've never, like I said, I've always said I'm like upper, I don't know if I'm still considered that, but we've always been kind of like upper middle class. We came from nothing, actually. When I was a fucking kid, I brought up, like, we were not poor, but we were pretty fucking poor. There was times where my mom had to go get, like, gifts for us just for Christmas because she couldn't afford fucking presents and shit, dude. Like, I come from nothing. Essentially, there's obviously most people who've been less than me, but like, you know, we always had a house or apartment, we always had a place to live, but like, I used to live with my dad, dude, we didn't have fucking electricity, we couldn't pay for water bills, dude, like, I come from, like, being relatively fucking poor, and I've never, like, I don't have a desire to live in a high cost of living, or a high income spot, like, I have no interest in going to California or New York, because I'm smarter than that. It's just a high cost of living for no reason. The crime rates are fucking high, you're paying for essentially nothing. And, like, someone like me, I'd rather be in Montana where the cost of living's a lot fucking lower. I'm out in the woods providing for myself. And so, yeah, maybe that's my different mindset. But I also think people should probably change their mindsets a little bit. Like, what's so great about, like, somewhere like California where you just have to be out there, dude? You want to pay one of the highest cost of living in the world just to be, like, to say you're from California. Like, I don't see what the big appeal is. There's 50 fucking states in the country, dude. Find one you like and go to. You don't gotta go, like, the biggest, the two main fucking, like, drain on your money. That's just preference. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out what your people like beach, and I get that, but you go to Florida, it's slightly cheaper. You know, you go to fucking Mexico, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not just California. Even your state gets a bunch of sunshine. You don't have beaches, but I'm sure you could go to a beach. You ain't gotta live on the fucking coast. That's why I said, like, people they live outside their means and they want to keep doing that. And that comes back to my point about not being able to budget and shit. Like, yeah, you gotta be more realistic as an adult. If you can't afford it, that's fine. Maybe you work a little harder and then eventually you can afford it and then you feel rewarded for it. But again, that's maybe my mindset. I think everybody should have more of a mindset like that. I think it's dumb if you just want, you know, like example, if I want to go live in California, okay, what am I gonna do to do that? I would fucking still save all my money and just not spend on a bunch of shit, dude. And like even simple shit, like everybody does a lot of DoorDash and shit, dude. That's just wasted money, you know. That's a one example. People pay for a bunch of fucking subscriptions they don't need. Cut your subscriptions out. That shit all adds up, dude. Like even me, I used to eat lunch every day at work, and I did the math on it. It was like I'd spend $10 or $20 a day on fucking lunch. That's $50 a week, dude. That's like, again, another $2,500 a month, or no, sorry, $2,500 a year. That's probably not even good math. 55 times 50, yeah, essentially $2,500 a year. If someone, like I said, this is where my smarts comes in, and I'm decent with money, I would take that money instead of any time I wanted to go buy fast food. You throw that money off to the side and put it in your fucking savings and don't touch it. That's $2,500 a year in your savings. You do that for 5 years. Guess what? 25, what? 2,500, 5,000, 10,000. That's $12,500. Boom. That's almost a down payment on a house. Except for like $500,000, you need probably twice as much. But again, that's just one little thing you could do to fucking save money. $12,000 over 5 years just for not eating fast food, and that's one small example. As I said, buy a fucking piece of shit little Honda, save a bunch on gas. You know, you get 20, 30 miles a gallon. You probably get 30 or 40 miles a gallon if you get a stick shift. That's a lot less fuel mileage you're fucking wasting. You're not spending a bunch of money on fuel. You know, just like I said, you can cut costs on so many ways. And that's why I said you got to sacrifice a little bit. My brother, I'll use him as an example again. Him and his wife, they lived in a fucking camper for like maybe 6 months just because they were saving everything they made to get a house and put a down payment on it. It wasn't great. They didn't have their kid then either, so it was a little bit more manageable. But they lived in a fucking camper, and they both worked. And then they just saved everything they did. They didn't spend a bunch of money on dumb shit. They didn't go out, you know, drinking, partying, going out to dinner. They didn't go buy new cars. But now they're in a position where they can do that. Like I said, my brother's got a fucking truck. He's building a Thunderbird, and he's got a newer truck. It's not brand new, but I think it's like a 2015 or some shit. Same with his wife. Got a newer Tahoe, paid off, by the way. His truck, he paid cash for. Like, my brother doesn't get into payments and shit. There's so many ways you can just not waste money. And that's my big thing I'm trying to get at. Like, I don't know why people struggle so much. I'm not even the smartest guy, and I know all this shit. Like, it's just what I've been through, and what I've lived, and how I've seen the world, and a little bit of studying too. It's just I don't get it. College, another one. I think I know you kind of agree on this, but college is another huge waste of money, dude. People get essentially, you know, they'll get into like a house worth of debt. You know, if you take most student loans, you could essentially buy a house, or worst case scenario, it would at least be enough for a down payment. But you get in these big student debts, and then you use your fucking degree, and it's like, well, that was smart, huh? Now you're like 50 grand in debt, and you got nothing to show for it. Like, you don't even have a career now that you're gonna be using that degree for. It's just dumb. It's that people just. That's why I said I don't think people are as smart as they think they are, and they're definitely not as good as money as like they should be. It's just like back in the day, dude. People were buying fucking houses by the time they were 18. Obviously, you can blame inflation or whatever, but like people just sacrifice, you know. Like, you know, my foreman, same thing. He bought a house when he was 20 years old, dude. Like, it's not hard. I just think we're getting, again, I think technology's a big thing, but I think we're getting a lot lazier, and we have so many conveniences now we don't want to sacrifice your shit. Which, again, that's your guys' right. It's America. You can live however you want, but I'm just saying, like, you can't also bitch, like, I don't have a house when you're sitting there fucking door dashing every night, sitting on your ass, not working. I used to work 2 jobs, dude. I brought that up. I used to be a pipe fitter, and I'd go fucking landscaping on the weekends. Like, I believe for the most part, obviously there's circumstances that are a little bit different, but life is typically what you put into it. That's what you get out of it, you know? If you want to sit and be lazy like my dad, you'll live in a trailer. He owns his trailer or whatever, but, like, that's it. He's gonna live in his trailer for his whole life. Which, again, that's fine. That's his life. I wouldn't want to do that personally. I would love to have a house. And like I said, I was to the point with my savings, I was halfway to a down payment on a house. Let that sink in. I've only been on disability for a couple of years, but like I said, I don't spend money. It's literally that fucking easy. And obviously, if you're trying to live on your own, you know, you can do that too. But like, you know, again, it's a weird thing mostly in America, but people have a huge issue with living with your parents. You could also do that if you want to, you know, go live back home with mom and dad. If your family's obviously supportive enough, I get, you know, can't always have that, but if your family's supportive enough, and even if you're a 30-year-old like me, you go live with mom and dad for maybe 6 months, and you bank all your fucking money that you weren't spending on rent. Then you go buy a house. Like, there's so many ways you can save money, and people just don't. And that's the other thing too, is like, people have savings accounts and they touch them. I don't touch my savings account ever. even when I bought that car, I pulled the money from my checking because I had it. I didn't touch my fucking savings. I pulled $1,500 out of my bank account and that was it. I didn't even bother with my fucking savings. And then also when you have a savings account, you're getting interest. You're getting not a lot, but you're still getting more money. Like, it's just, there's so many ways. Play with the stocks. I made a little bit of money on stocks when I was doing that what do you call it? Robinhood. I dealt with Robinhood for a little bit when I was working. I made a couple $100. Not a huge deal. I didn't do it very long, but I still made some money through stocks. And people like to gamble. Same thing. I'll use another fucking smart guy I used to know. He ran a business, a body shop. Every time he used to gamble really bad, he'd go to like he owned it, so like he set his own hours and control how hard he wanted to work. It was, I shit you not, he would go to the 7-Eleven down the street probably 5 times a day and go buy scratch-offs and lottery tickets and shit, dude. Then he quit doing that, and he's like, now every time I want to go buy a scratch-off, I buy a gun, which still ain't the best thing, but now he's got a good gun collection. He's got something to show for it. All the scratch-offs, he would make his money back, essentially, but he never fucking hit big, dude. And even he took the initiative. He's like, I'll buy a gun now, which, again, depending on how you look at it, guns could be an investment. That's not what he was doing it for, but, like, at least now he has something to show for it. Or he could have taken that same mindset and been like, I could throw it in my savings, but he already had a house, he had a wife, he had a nice truck. He didn't need he didn't need to have savings to go get anything super nice. He already kind of had all that. But like, still the same mindset, It's like, I'm wasting all this money on gambling, use it for something productive. Even the same thought, throw that money in your fucking savings. Anytime you had any thought to go buy a scratch off or you're going to go spend that money on gambling, put in your fucking savings, dude, and your life will turn around so much faster. People just need a little bit of discipline. And I'm glad I went on this big rant because I'm telling you, dude, I just wish I wasn't disabled to show you guys. It's not that fucking hard, dude. You just got to work a little harder in your life. It's like one of the things where, like, you bust your ass when you're young, so, like, when you're 40, you have a solid life. And a lot of people don't like to look that far ahead, and they don't like to think like that because, like, why, they want that instant gratification. You can't have that with things like houses, dude. You just can't. Unless you come from a rich family or you get lucky and you do hit the lottery or something. It's just not possible. So that's my little rant about that. And I'm telling you, dude, just like anything else I show you, I'll prove you wrong when I get the chance. I don't work right now, so when I do, even next year, I could be making good money. W comes. Yeah, it's like I wasn't trying to get in your shit about that, but that's why I get so grumpy because I think a lot of people they just don't have the right mindset, And I think some people need someone like me in your life to be like, hey man, you're fucking up, or here's what you need to do, and again, I can give the advice. It's up to you to take it. And obviously I'm not perfect. I fuck up, but I'm telling you, like, from what I've learned, I've been in a lot of goofy situations in my life. And I'm happy you said that, Snap. Like I said, I didn't try to get like super like irritated or like loud or anything with you, but yeah, it bugs me, man, because it's like, it's a weird thought I have, but I just want, like, everybody to just do better in their life, dude. Like, and I don't even mean that, like, in an offensive way, but like I said, my buddy Vash, dude, it upsets me that he doesn't have a house. I hate that. He's got a young kid right now, and they're living in an apartment. He's got so much fucking energy. And I'm like, dude, he's got nowhere to, like, burn it off, He's trapped in a little apartment all day. Like, it sucks. And that's what my parents, like, I started an apartment, but that was the very first thing my parents did, dude. They scraped, they didn't waste a bunch of money, and they got a house. Like, I had a house as a kid. Growing up in an apartment just fucking sucks, dude. I don't think it's good for your attention span, because all you really have is, like, a TV to like, keep you company. Obviously, you got your parents, but, like, if they're not, like, super active in your life, reading your books, playing games or whatever, you're mostly sitting there fucking looking at a TV, or he's got a tablet or whatever, and I feel bad. I said even Vash, I don't like that he doesn't have a house, man. It doesn't even affect my life directly. But that's also why I give my brother so much credit, because my brother he's literally living the American dream, dude. He's married, he's got a good marriage. I've never seen them fight or even really argue. And obviously they might do it behind closed doors, but my brother's usually pretty open with me too. And I don't ever hear like his wife's doing anything goofy or bad. They both work, which helps too, but like I've also mentioned, their 2-income house is less than Vash makes by himself. I brought that up many times to him. Although with my brother's new job, I think he got a raise. He might be slightly making more what Vash does, but that's my point. Like, my brother still has a house and 2 kids, and Vash is making the same amount of money as 1 income. You can do it, bro. Like, and honestly, I would argue that Vash is in a better position because my brother's paying for fucking daycare for his kid because him and his wife both work. They can't be there with their kid all the time. And guess what daycare costs? It's like $2,000 a month. That's another fucking house payment. It's absurd what people charge for fucking daycare. And like I said, Bash don't have that expense because he has his wife. She lives at home. You know, it's frustrating to me, dude. Because that's my whole thing about being an adult, dude. You gotta make it work. You know, it's just you can't just sit there and hope life's gonna hand you shit. It don't work that way. It never has. Like I said, unless you're lucky and you got a good spawn, you spawn into a rich family or whatever. You got that RNG. So yeah, that's my little rant about that. But I really do wish some people would hopefully get some benefits out of it. And maybe hopefully it'll help their life. Because dude, like I'm sure there's more nuances to it. There's probably a lot more shit I didn't mention that could help. But it's just, I don't want to say it's not easy because it is a challenge. But again, I think that's the issue with most people is technology and like everything. Mostly technology. I think is a big issue. I also blame social media, but it's also kind of technology. But I think that's the big thing. Is just made everybody's life too fucking easy, dude. They don't want to sacrifice for anything. They don't want to work extra hard now. But back in the day, like I said, my grandparents, for example, they had to bust their ass, dude. They didn't have no technology or anything. They didn't have all the information at their fucking fingertips and shit, dude. They didn't have like streaming services and shit. They worked and they got what they wanted because they fucking had the money for it. My grandpa used to work like 70-hour fucking weeks, dude. People don't do that anymore. You're a fucking psychopath if you do that. I tried to do that and I hit 68. I never hit 70. But yeah, dude, I mean, you hear like you'll watch movies and, oh, my mom works 2 or 3 jobs. Like, yeah, sometimes you have to do that, dude. It's not fun. It's not a fun way of living, and I can admit that, but hopefully it pays off to where you can eventually take a break, dude. You work 3 jobs, you don't spend a bunch of money, and then maybe you get a nice little savings where you can get a house, and maybe you get 1 job to just make your house payment. Like, I don't know, dude. I only worked more than 40-hour a week when I was getting benefits for overtime. I only worked. That's good. Yeah, see? Yeah, like I said, I've always been a fan of working for the most part. I like being physical. I like doing physical shit. That's why I always had a manual labor job. And at the time I'm like, oh, this might suck or whatever. But like at the end of the day, dude, I loved it. I loved fucking doing manual labor and just working construction and shit. I enjoyed working. I was also drinking quite a bit, so I think that was the issue. Like when I'd have my lows, like fuck, man, like I might have been, like really drunk the night before, and then like I'll be working hungover the next day. That's not fun, but yeah, I still enjoyed it. I really did enjoy my job. I hated the company. I bring that up all the time, but whatever. So that's no reason. Like I've been talking about like I would like to have a kid eventually too, because like I'm really excited to see how my brother's, my nephew turns out, because my brother's like I said, he's like me but a better version. So I'm assuming this kid will have a lot of these same thought process too. Like I gotta bust my ass a little bit, and eventually you'll be all right. I just think too, like I don't think a lot of people put anything into savings. That's a huge irritation for me. That was one thing my grandpa did teach me from a young age: pay yourself and then pay your bills. Make sure you always pay yourself. And all he meant by that was throw something in your savings every fucking paycheck. And that's why I tell people, even me on disability, I had the bank do it automatically, so I ain't even gotta fuck with it. Take $250 out of each disability check I get a month and throw it right into my savings. And they do every fucking month. I could do more, but it's like my whole thought process, and I should have done this when I was working because I was young and dumb too. That's why, like I said, I'm hoping maybe some young people in here listening to me, maybe taking some advice. Maybe I'm just an idiot and they don't care. But like, if when I was working, I wish I would have done it more. I should have taken $100 out of each paycheck. It's not a lot, it's depending on how much money you make. I was making $18.50. It wasn't a whole lot, but $100 a week out of each fucking weekly paycheck, dude. That's 55 weeks in a year. That's $5,500 you would have saved up just for throwing $100 in your out of your paycheck every week when you got it. First thing you do is throw it in your savings and don't touch it. You just let it sit there. You'd have had $5,500, it's just, and that's how I look at a lot of things in life. So maybe that's why I'm so goofy or I get so mad with everybody, but it's just like, you just gotta think a little bit more, dude, it's just, or like I said, you gotta think about your future, and I think that's a huge issue for a lot of people. That's why I bring up, like, I'm good at looking ahead, more now than I used to be, because obviously, like I said, I haven't been perfect. I'm still not perfect, but I try to at least be better with everything. If I'm struggling in something, like I said, I'm a bit of an asshole. I'm working on trying to be nicer to people. Spud's the one exception, but like, I try to be. I used to be a real big fucking dickhead, dude, for no reason. I think again because I was just drinking, I was angry all the time, but now I'm better. I try not to be fucking I try not just immediately be rude. I try to see like where the person I'm talking to is coming from, and that that helps. Or like I said, even me being social, I stream so I can be more social with you guys. because when I was on disability, I didn't even talk to my buddy Vash, dude, because I was embarrassed. I was like, I'm on fucking dialysis now. I can't do anything. But it's like now I talk to people and it's like, yeah, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, so I just think that people need to constantly be working on themselves, dude. You're not perfect. There's always something you can improve in your life. So I try to do better with all that, I don't know what to do with these. We need to figure out where to make some room.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, Snap, dude. So I went on that big fucking rant.
Chat, just hop.
Yeah, I feel that, dude.
Yeah, dude, I agree with a lot of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, to a degree, I feel like I hear some of my like dad and what you're saying to an extent. Like, you kind of have a boomer view where you're basically just like work harder and you'll achieve everything you ever want, which for a lot of people is the case, but also like there is just extraneous circumstances where like people can put in all of the work in the world and they get fucked.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I agree with that.
But then there's also the other side of that coin, which is, people expecting shit to be handed to them. You can't sit on your ass all fucking day and do nothing and expect it to become rich or wealthy or, win the lottery type shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Even streaming, like I said, there's a good chance I'll never get fucking rich or famous doing this, but I enjoy it now while I'm on disability. And then, yeah, eventually when I get able again, I'll go back to work and I'll probably still stream with you guys for a few hours like I do with dialysis. But like, yeah, dude, I don't see this being like a long-term thing. It's long-term now while I'm on disability, But again, this just keeps me, communicating with you guys, keeps me doing something. I'm not just sitting in my room fucking doing nothing like, oh, poor me, bro. I'm disabled. I can't do nothing. I can't lift. Like, yeah, fuck off, bro. Like I said, I got 2 hernias because they told me I couldn't lift, and I was lifting, but I paid the price for it.
And on the housing thing, I guess my perspective is just weird because like I grew up in Wisconsin. I know that there's super cheap housing in the Midwest, and you can actually find a house for like less than like 200K, especially in like super small cities or whatever that don't really have major attractions. You can get houses at super affordable prices. Personally, that's not really a place that I'm trying to live, but like that's where my perspective is like the places that are in areas which I would actually consider living in or buying a house are like 500,000 or more, or maybe you're getting like a 385, or you're in a really shitty like crime filled area for like 300. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when you get up to like that 500, if you're trying to put 20,000 down, you're having to make like 115,000 a year. Yeah, and that's not really a super accessible number, for a lot of people.
Well, I guess, but like I said, my whole thought process, I mean, I'll use my brother again. He put a down payment down, and he makes like fucking, maybe he don't make 100K a year even. Like, there's no way he don't make 100K, and he did it. That's why I said, like, I don't understand, like, and my big thought process on that too is like, if you know it's gonna be that expensive, why the fuck would you want to live there, dude? Why wouldn't you want to look for a cheaper place? And like I said, I know you said maybe being on the coast or beach, but there's beaches in almost every fucking state in the city. Yeah, obviously you might have to drive to one or whatever, but like that's
like
to me.
About how desirable, like the more people, the more percentage of people that value a place as desirable, that's how it's going to increase in prices, because simple supply and demand that way. A lot of people like living in, for example, Denver, because there's access to mountains. We have an incredible music scene, incredible outdoor scene. Similarly, you could say that about some places, but it's not the same. Like we have world class mountains and skiing, world class music, pretty decent food scene, a lot of opportunities, events, etc. Where in the smaller cities where housing is a lot cheaper, you're not offered half of that.
I guess that's fair. But my retort to that would be like, I don't mind driving. I don't know if that's an issue for people too. But like if I had to go to a concert, say like what's a small place that's similar to within an hour of Denver? Like, what would you have these cities around there that are kind of smaller and like what we're talking about? They're within an hour.
Yeah, I mean,
drive?
It's like we'd be talking about like a place, Parker, which is like, let's say like 30-40 minutes.
Okay, so it's like, say I lived in Parker, right, and like I wanted to go to like Metallica or whatever, seeing you guys in Denver. That's what, like I said, it's probably my mindset, and that's why I hope more people would think like me. But like I would drive that hour to fucking live in the place I really want to be, and then just like if I want to go see events, I would just go drive to see them. Like that's where like I hope more people don't think like me, because I get what you're saying about like everybody like being in one spot, but like the places I want to be don't have a lot of people, so I guess if more people started thinking like me, then those spots would fill up too, and they would also be expensive. So I'm glad
Yeah, you're
more people don't
definitely
think
in
like
the
me, dude. But
not the norm that way, where a lot of like people value location, like being close to the things
Yeah.
that they interact with or do. They value that really high.
that's
Like, of course, I
crazy to
could
me.
go and live. I could live like 2 hours south of Denver in Colorado Springs, and it would be significantly cheaper. But that's kind of what, like, I'm alluding to, is the opportunities that are there are just so much less than what I have here, and that goes in terms of jobs, that goes in terms of activities, that goes in terms of like things you can do for free, things you can do to spend money. You know what I mean? The stores you have, the types of cultures that you have, the like how big the teams. Like, for example, I live in a place that has like 4 major sports teams. You know what I mean? I can go to those games.
Yeah, I guess that's all making sense. Yeah, because like everything you just said is like, ugh, to me. Like, I don't fucking follow sports, dude. I don't care to be around a bunch of people. So yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably just the fucking minority when it comes to that. But that's what's so crazy to me. Like, I just don't understand how people want that, dude. Like, I don't mind being social, but like you said, like even when I was in my small town, like I knew a lot of people. I talked to a lot of people. I was still planning on going like seeing Tom Petty or like Ozzy or whatever, but I also used to drive 40 minutes for work. Actually, it was probably more. It was at least an hour, especially after I picked up my dad. Like, that's
Every day.
every
Dude, I would
fucking day,
hate
dude. I would
that.
go at least an hour. There was one job site I drove 4 hours to, because I used to work all over Michigan. I went all the way up fucking North Michigan to go do a job with my foreman. Like I said, I've always been a fan of driving. That's why I told you I used to drive like 30 to 40,000 miles a year, which is fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, and I also worked. Like, that's so. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it was the way I grew up, or like I said, maybe it was the way I worked. But that's just. It's easier for me personally to like live away from everybody in my own fucking spot and be happy, and then I'll just go drive to wherever the fuck I want to go do, dude. Like, that's how I am.
I trust me, dude. I totally get that. Like, I'm more so introverted, so like living in kind of an isolated spot isn't like completely a random or like wild thought for me. But I would fear if I did that I would just become like
A
almost
hermit.
too isolated. Like, I would just be by myself all the fucking time.
Have a bunch of cats.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, so like my whole thought process about the isolation is like I would kind of just go like back to my roots, right? Like I would stay busy, because like I would maintain my house, or like I would grow like not a huge farm, but I have a little bit of crops where I might do animals like chickens, or like me. I'm someone who like I can always find a way to entertain myself, like.
What
if
would you grow? That's something I'd like to do when I get my own spot.
I would
do in
probably-
the garden.
I
I'd
would-
like to do like strawberries, carrots, like some vegetables.
Strawberries are sick, dude. We have some strawberry plants at this house. My mom grows them like on the porch, or but like I don't know, man. I think if it was a perfect world, I would like to grow strawberries, because me personally, like I don't like I like every time I go to the store, the fruit kind of sucks to me. I don't know if it's just like the local place I'm going to, or maybe I need to go to like farmers markets, but like there's not a lot of taste to them, dude. But like my brother, when he was working on that farm, they grew strawberries, and I was like, dude, these are fucking delicious. Like, these are like strawberries I remember. My grandparents used to always get like a lot of good produce and shit too. So like I grew up with like really decent fruits, and now like when I go to the store, yeah, it's just like there's not a lot of taste to them. Like most of the fruits I get kind of fucking suck. They just feel like they're not even real, half the time. So I do think strawberries would be cool, but I've always really like snow peas and whatever. Like I don't know if they're just normal green beans, but I also like beans. I like stuff you can just kind of pick off the fucking thing and just like eat. I had a lot of that growing up. Yeah.
What do you make with snow peas?
Not really nothing. I used to just eat them. Like
You
they're
did
just,
like okay,
Yeah.
same thing.
Or I
Pick
would
it
do-
off and eat them.
Yep. Or I would do something like I would do maybe beans. I think because I haven't done hunting in a while, but I'd also have like a food plot for like deer, so you can just naturally bring deer coming in. So like when you go hunting, you ain't gotta look that hard for deer. I think they used to like beans. I know they like sugar beets, but I can't remember if you can grow those or not. Or you gotta buy them. I'm sure you can grow them.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't even need to use any bait to catch like the biggest bucks around that area.
dude. You're like fucking
Right to the
Predator
heart,
in the
dude. Just
jungle, bro.
one tap, and then I'd have to get like a nice picture.
Yeah. So yeah, like
Have you on the side,
I
kind
wouldn't
of like pouting.
I don't know, like I would have to get into more like the you know, like the planting stuff. But like I said, I grew up a lot of snow peas, a lot of beans. The neighbor had like peppers, but I'm not really like a super spicy guy. I don't mind some spice. I don't like going past like habanero. I think it's got good flavor. It's got good spice to it. But anything above
Yeah.
that, it's like I'm not gonna be like growing fucking ghost peppers and shit like some of these weirdos, bro. That ain't for me, dude. Like,
Yeah, I can do like meat up to medium heat.
yeah,
I can't handle the super hot shit.
yeah, dude. My
I mean,
brother-
I'll eat the super hot stuff, but I'll be sweating.
Oh yeah, and like yeah, it's not even enjoyable for me. Like I said, I don't mind heat. I like a nice little heat for like some flavor, but like I don't understand people that do that, dude. Like my tongue is fucking on fire. Like how is that fun for you, dude, bro? You're not even getting any taste. Your tongue is fucking numb from the heat, dude. Like
Yeah, you're just
that's-
like, that burn.
yeah, that's insane to me. So yeah, I'd probably do some basic shit depending on how the world looks, and if fucking Trump keeps fucking around with the food or whatever, I might have to start growing my own fucking eggs and
Yeah, we might all
and-
have to start growing our own food here
and
soon.
lettuce and shit, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that thing that said like fucking there was like 100 different types of foods that were recalled because of like, well, mainly E. coli, but there's a bunch of different bacteria
Mhm.
infecting them. I genuinely saw a list of like 100 different food items like the other day.
Yeah, that's nutty, dude. And I brought it up a bunch of times. I'm sure everybody knows. Like I'm a decent enough Trump supporter, but this last term he's done, dude, he's been a fucking piece of shit. Even I can admit that, dude. I hate what he's doing this time. I loved him the first term. I don't care what anybody says. Gas was down to $1.20, and I will fucking pull it up for anybody who doesn't believe me. 'Cause my neighbors are. He's like,
Yeah,
it was
I
never
think that's
that.
a valid argument. Like
Yeah.
his first term was significantly better. Than
Yeah,
his
and
second
that's
term.
why I voted for him again. I don't fucking
I
anybody
don't know
give
if
me
you could
shit
put
about
it-
that, dude. I don't care. But I was hoping he was gonna do the same exact thing, and now I think it's more about revenge. I think he's just trying to get back at all the assholes who gave him all them felonies and fucking got him impeached. I'm like, that's just not cool,
Yeah.
bro.
I think a lot of people are finally waking up to like the Israel supporting shit too. How we're
Mhm.
basically just like they're like slave.
Yep.
They just use our resources and say fuck us if we don't give them everything. You know,
Yep.
people finally kind of catching on to that. And like if you're the president, it doesn't even matter who it is. Like everyone's kind of had to. There's a word that like just be their fucking sugar daddy. That's what we are for these bitch ass countries, bro.
Yeah. Me and Spud were kind of talking about that the other day. I can't remember. Oh yeah, he brought up like we're supposed to be like sharing our fucking like military training and shit with him now. It's like what the fuck, dude? Like that's insane.
Yeah,
to
there was
me.
genuine reports of like merging the military, the U.S.
Yeah.
and Israeli military. The Israeli military probably has like fucking 10,000 people, and we have like millions. You know what I mean?
It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Jesus. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of shit like that. Or like I brought up when we were talking about the same thing. Again, I follow Mike's Critical, but I remember him showing a video of Ted Cruz saying like he's there to essentially support Israel. Where I was like, dude, you're supporting, you're here like representing America, and you're openly talking about like doing what's best for the other country. Like that's fucking treason, dude. We should be hanging you in the fucking street like we would back in the day, because that's insane to me. As a representative,
Yeah, I mean
of
that's
our
that's
country.
overboard, and I get what you're saying, but it is just annoying in general.
Well,
you
no,
know?
but
Like-
that's
like,
the,
why are
the
our
fucking
interests
penalty
not
for
at-
treason, though. Like, it's not even me saying that. That's actually the fucking thing. If you're treasonous, it's death, dude. Like, you're going against America, which is crazy, especially
Yeah,
from
but
someone who's.
there's been example after example of people that have actually been convicted of treason and they haven't been sentenced to death.
That's
They're
fucking
sitting in prison
ridiculous,
or
bro.
some
They
shit.
need to, dude. That's what I don't know. Maybe I'm a little. I'm not like someone who wants to call for genocide or like a bunch of these other goofballs. But yeah, I think if you're actively going against America, then fuck you, dude. Like, either I guess okay, if we don't kill them, we at
Maybe
least
not
need to
even
send them
going
to a
against
different country.
America.
Well, that's what treason is. You're. I'll
Well,
fucking
for
give it.
treason, yeah, but I'm saying like just politicians, government, whatever. Like the whole premise of not having Americans first.
Yeah.
You know, like we're out here dumping just unbelievable amounts of resources into like a war that has nothing
Yeah.
to do with us. You know?
Yeah. Exactly, dude. Yeah, that pissed me. Oh man, yeah. So yeah, like I said, I was a big Trump guy the first term, but this second term, I don't know, man. It's fucking. He's really letting me down, dude. I'm not someone who's just got that. I don't suck the dick of everything that Trump does. I know a lot of MAGA people do that. I don't even consider myself MAGA. I say it as a joke, but like fuck
Well, I mean, if
me,
you're
dude.
like a realist, that's where you know you're pretty real, or like neutral in that way at least. Like you're not super biased.
Yeah.
You know, you can recognize like, yeah, you did get some good things in the first term. We were looking good. Gas prices were down, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, dude, the market
And
was
then
fucking
shit
booming.
went
Everybody had
haywire.
houses, dude. Like,
Market
yeah.
was booming too. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm so fucking irritated, bro. Like, ICE comes up a lot too, especially in my state. 'Cause like I said, we're a very liberal state, so wherever I go, people are fucking protesting about something. And, you know, like, people are bitching about ICE. It's like, I see their point too, but they're like, abolish ICE. It's like, no. I was like, they need better training and they need to vet their fucking people a little bit better. But ICE is 100% something we need. Like, we have all these immigrants running around. I'll bring up New York again. Like, they're literally fucking stealing identities of actual Americans and then selling them. And New York doesn't really even fucking. They're like, I think if it's stealing, they don't even fucking prosecute you for it. So like, they're just doing this for free. They're selling like people's identities for like $50, and they're getting over here legally and just like, again, fucking everybody else.
I bet Exile would have a good opinion for you guys to argue a little bit on the ICE thing. Just because I
'cause you
know
don't
like
like 'em?
immigrants, or not immigrants in general, but just like other nationalities, like Mexicans in general,
Mhm.
hate ICE. You know, because like even if you're 100% legal, they think that they could just be pulled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, see, that's why I brought up. Like, I think they do need to do better, but I do think they are also a necessary service we need. But I do think that, yeah, they're fucked up. Like, killing innocent people, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with, like, all the shit that doesn't show their names. You're like, that's fucking dumb. Like, you're essentially a terrorist organization at that point. So, like I said, I don't agree with a lot of shit they're doing, but I do think as a whole, ICE is necessary, dude. Like, we have so many fucking illegals in this country, and I don't even care that you guys want to
It
get
is
here.
necessary.
Yeah, I don't like. I understand you guys want to come to America, but like, dude, I've seen a fucking thing at a Goodwill that says we'll help you like get the your papers, and I was like, that's a Goodwill, dude. Like, it can't be that hard for you guys to fucking figure out what you need to do, but you're just coming
I
here
think
and essentially
ICE
mooching
had
off the
a
whole
much
country.
better like public perception when they were doing the arresting and like clearing out of that Venezuelan gang shit. Do you remember it was fuck. There's some gang, I forget the name of it, some Venezuelan gang, but they had a really good public perception when it was like, yeah, we just arrested this many people, we cleared out this apartment building that was obtained or occupied by this gang, and then like people actually were like, okay, like they're doing something. And then they started going after like the Somali community in Minnesota, and they started obviously going after a bunch of other different communities in the South, even in like East Coast was having a lot of it. And I think that when they started kind of the perception changed from like super violent criminals and gangs to like, oh, if you're illegal, we're gonna find you. And I think that a lot of people get scared with that.
Oh yeah, dude. I saw a flyer at my doctor's office that had like ICE, the ICE thing that said, yeah, ICE is around or something like that, or it was, I can't remember the flyer because it didn't really pertain to me, but I was like, holy shit, dude. I was like, I would just have a normal doctor's office and like, yeah, bro, like watch out for ICE. Or I was like, what the fuck, dude? But yeah, it's like I said, the whole fucking country's weird. But I mean, between ICE and obviously all the wars and shit, and the fucking economy being in the shitter, and then now we can't even eat fucking food without dying. Like everywhere we look, we're getting fucked. And I don't know, man. I don't know what's supposed to change. That's why I'm not smart enough to be like, well, here's what we need to do to fix it, because I don't fucking know, dude. Like,
you just have to have hope that AI saves everything.
No, dude. AI. It's gonna suck because we are. I know I said it, but we are actually heading for the fucking Matrix, like Terminator, bro. Like, eventually, I do think when AI gets like smart enough and it's in enough control of shit, I do think we're gonna have like one of them basic movies where it's like the best thing for the Earth is to get rid of humans. I'm like, yep, that we're gonna have a fucking. It's gonna do us in eventually at some point. I almost guarantee it, dude, because we aren't great for anything. Like I said, ICE. The issue with ICE is the fucking people involved. The issue with the government is the fucking people. The issue with religion is the fucking people, dude. Like everything that's
bro.
wrong is people related, dude. Like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just
it's all individuals, and then there's fucking an individual that gets their friend in who's also a piece of shit, and that piece of shit
Yep.
gets the next piece of shit.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, because like I brought up religion a bunch. I think it's great as like a concept and an idea. Like I do think people need a good set of morals to like follow and just not be an overall scumbag. But like again, we had I can't remember what it's called now, but like in the Dark Ages or whatever, when fucking Christians were just killing everybody and fucking like I don't think that was a great thing, dude. Like that wasn't cool, but But again, like the idea of religion, I think it's sound, you know. I think some people need something to believe in, also to make death a little scary, you know, less scary. Like, I don't know what happens, obviously, after. I'd love to believe there's a fucking heaven and hell, dude. I don't want to go to hell. That's why I try to be a decent person, but...
Well, you might be on your way there, though, with the way you treat Spud these days.
I've done some shit, dude. Yes, that makes me nervous, but what, you know, and I also don't like how religion can also be like Jeffrey Dahmer, I bring up too, but like, you know, he's like, he did all that horrible shit and then suddenly he was a Christian right before he died. It's like, all right, bro, like, I don't think you just absolved of all that shit you did, you know, like, God's
Dude,
forgiving,
that's actually
but
super common.
You did cut up and eat people, dude.
Like, the philosophy of, like, sinning and then becoming overly religious is actually very common.
Oh, yeah. That's why, like, I don't go to church. Like, so I believe in religion, but I don't go to church. I don't fuck around with, like, any of that bullshit. Because, like, I can't even trust the pastor half the time. Or, like, I think Kanye was a fucking priest or pastor or whatever. And I also know you get, like, tax write-offs. So I know, like, rappers will be, like, ordained or whatever. It's like, bro, you're just fucking abusing, like, religion and the system. And I hate that. Again, the issue is people. Like, it's fucking, it's so goofy. But I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, like, oh, yeah. I know, like, even serial killers do that all the time. I think, what's his name? Ed Gein. Maybe it wasn't Ed Gein. The dude who dressed like a clown, I can't think of his name. Maybe it was Ed Gaines. But he did the same shit, bro. He was like, he was suddenly a Christian before he died. It's like, bro, you're a fucking scumbag, man. You were killing and fucking, you know, killing children.
Like, realization finally sets in, and they're like, well, fuck, I need God.
I don't like people using religion as a loophole, dude. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do all this terrible shit in my life, but as long as I get that last fucking thing before I die, bro, and I get right with God right before the end, I'm cool. Like, fuck off, man.
Yeah.
What up, Spud?
I'll bring God to your house right now.
Oh yeah, bro, I'll make you fucking see God, bro. I'll have you screaming so hot, so good.
Yeah, you would suck my wiener like that, you pervert. What?
Yeah, you
God.
weird.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know how long you've been hanging around the chat, but I've been ranting for like probably the last hour.
It's just
or
been
so.
yapping, bro.
Been a lot of shit, dude.
No, I had your stream up, but like I muted your weird ass.
Did you
dude.
go
I
on
can't
that
handle
ride?
that voice. No, like I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit later, but I went to the store, bought a back tail light for my Ford, and I bought a couple things. Oh yeah, tire goo for my mom's 3-wheeler.
Tire gear. I've never even heard of that. What's that?
You know, fix it flat, like stuff to put in your tires so you can run over thorns and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I did some other shit. Oh yeah, I went to a car show today, dude. Jeez.
Nice, dude. I heard there was one around us, and I haven't got around to fucking seeing it. I just found out like an hour ago, but yeah, I haven't been to a car show all year, dude. I miss going to those. Maybe I'll do that at some point.
Dude, it was fucking humid as like it was only 30% humidity, but it was like 95 degrees, so it was warm. I was sweating my balls up.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. It's nice here. It's 72 and sunny. It's fucking perfect day here.
Yeah, fuck your sunny weather, dude.
It's ironic because I'm not usually someone who can brag about our weather. Dude, Washington sucks, but it's been fucking. It was not too bad yesterday. It was overcasty, but it was nice and cool. But today, yeah, 72 and sunny. My fucking birthday's perfect today, bro.
Yeah, dude. Birthday boy over here.
Yeah, dude. God smiled on me today, bros.
Yeah, dude. Can't believe it, dude. I feel bad for your mom, but.
For what, dude?
Just gotta recollect.
What's ironic is I'm gonna drive her to the fucking thing, so you're gonna have a real interesting experience driving that stick shift with me, bro.
I'm fucking popping that e-brake around turns.
Nah, like, dude, my first gear is goofy, so I'm better now that I've been driving it more. But like, I killed it once yesterday, and I was pretty irritated by it. But and also our traffic's so dumb here, dude. I hate driving. I mean, I know everybody says, but driving a fucking stick in traffic, dude. Like when I was stuck in that roundabout the other day, I was so fucking irritated, dude. So hopefully it's manageable.
Are these the same thing have my eggs in it or whatever you were saying earlier?
Yeah, I haven't touched anything that's got a dragon egg should be yours. At least them two in the back. Those are definitely yours. Anything else should be mine.
Yeah, pull those. He gave you the fast incubators.
Yeah,
It was funny
bro.
watching him like go past him every time to put more eggs in the slow ones.
I got him, dude. Don't worry.
I was
Yeah,
trying to. I
you're
was trying to
good.
be a good noodle, bro, and trying to just steal all that shit again, dude.
Good.
Nick, how long are you playing for? Like right now? Is it worth me to hop on, or are you getting? off in
Well,
the next,
like I
40
mentioned, if you guys want, it'll probably be like half hour, 45 minutes. But also, I can leave my PC on. I'm not concerned about that. If you guys want to play without me, I can just leave it on. I'll just make sure I have enough food.
Oh shit, where's the one that I've been?
So, like I said,
Right.
I can ask you guys before, but yeah, I mean, I'm open to leave it on. Like I said, I can leave it
It's
on
not a
all
big deal
fucking
to me.
night. I'll just make sure I mute my mic so I can watch the fight.
Where are you gonna watch it at?
I think it's just gonna be at my house, but you know, like you said, I'm definitely gonna take a day for me though. Like the worst case scenario, I would at least like to make my fucking ankles not swollen. It's pissing me off.
You got the old
Yeah,
thing.
bro. Just get some exercise in.
Dude, I wish it was that easy. I already worked out this morning.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Oh, I
do
just
you mean?
lift
Yeah.
weights or whatever, so it's not like I'm doing really any cardio. But I did sweat a little bit, which you'd think would get some fucking fluid out of my body.
I have a bunch of these dragons still.
What do you mean?
I condensed it. He's fucking full bore.
Oh yeah, like I said, I went over last night for sure. We only needed 7. I ended up getting like 20 fucking eggs, so that was unfortunate. If you want, I can use them, but I don't know how we transfer because I still would like to condense mine, but I only have the 1 right now. But if you want to use them, just make a second one, dude. It's not. It'll help for like your expeditions and shit.
All right.
That's why it's
If I
good.
condense these and then just give you it later, like, will it still?
Everything
count?
transfers, yeah. So like if I put it on mine, it'll get it to 1 or 2 star, wherever yours is. That's one thing I really enjoy about this game too. It's nice. So like that's why I said like all these condensed pals I have, they don't have the passes I want. But once I get the passes, I'll just use my fully condensed pal into it, and it'll be
He's
fully
a
condensed.
1-star now.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy's 1-starred.
See, like I said, any like I mean, if you're especially if you're struggling with your expeditions, like I mentioned, the easiest thing to do is just star up anything you have the things for and get at least 1 star on it, because it's not gonna ever hurt you. Just star up anything.
Yeah. Whose eggs are these over here? I wanna fucking steal them.
Probably
Big
mine,
sus.
bro. They're probably not even anything that valuable. I don't think oh no, I'm breeding my Falaris Aqua. You fuck. If they're aquas, don't take them. If they're anything else, go ahead.
Oh, I need to pull these 2 out of the fucking the thing.
Ooh, I don't have my green tail. I could have been awkward.
I'm gonna restart my Steam.
I was talking about doing fishing, and I still haven't done it.
I caught 2 lunkers last night with the party. do
Hey,
that.
congratulations, friend.
Shit's nice though.
Yes, sir.
When you go from struggling with them to it being
Yeah, dude.
relatively easy.
I'm shocked you fucking used it that long. Yeah, dude, it's gotta be.
I got a kick out of it. Like when I was sitting there fishing and couldn't get them, I was like, okay, there's some challenge to this.
Well, yeah, but even with the party, like, there's still a challenge to it. But like I said, I could almost guarantee every time I saw, I was like, I'm not gonna catch that, but I still tried. Like, wow, there's no way you took all my brown cherries. They did.
And Spud, you had to get a new tail light today, a new brake light.
Yeah. My aunt, like, she's like 90, right? And the reason why I got the
Mhm.
car is because like everybody was scared she was gonna drive. She backed into her neighbor and broke the tail light, so I just went and bought a new one today.
Did it come like that, or that was recently that you did that?
I mean, she might have done it like in the last year sometime. I don't know.
Interesting.
It's nice of you taking care of her, bro. 90's impressive. She been living a while.
Yeah. Well, dude,
That's some
Dude,
good
I don't
age
know.
on her.
like I feel weird about it because like it's my aunt. She has like a bunch of kids, grandkids, great grandkids. You know, like why was I selected to get this vehicle? And I feel like they used me to get back at my other aunt. So like, or my cousin. I guess it's like her. Like it would be my cousin because it's her kids, not. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is how I feel because like they've been pestering her to get the car, and I didn't know I was in her will at all. You know.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
like they were like, oh yeah, you should give me the car. Like they were trying to take it or whatever. And then they called my mom and was like, hey, this vehicle was given to Alan and they're trying to take it. Come get this shit. And I was like, what the fuck?
Dude,
So it was weird.
it's crazy to me, like literally every family gets fucking weird when it comes to like wills or death or anything. Like I said, I just had 2 people die in my family, and everybody, dude, just like fucking vultures, man. It's like, why, dude?
Yeah,
Like
gimme.
I hate that, dude. It's such a fucked up mindset, and that's why my mom's always like, I've already got everything figured out. I'm splitting it 50-50 between you and your brother. And I was like, yeah, dude, you know me and Tyler ain't gonna fight over bullshit. Like we don't give a fuck, dude. Like we'll bring up our Corvette all the time. Like, well, you can get rid of that piece of shit. Neither one of us even want it, dude. Like. So like I'm glad me and my brother ain't that type, but like even my aunt, dude, my aunt's fucking, she's always been kind of goofy, and I don't know if how my cousin feels about me always talking shit about his mom, but dude, she's such a fucking, as soon as like she's even in the like the eulogy that they did for my grandpa, she's like, my uncle went up and spoke, and don't get me wrong, I hate my uncle too, he's a fucking scumbag, I can't stand him, but like,
Well, that's mean.
well no dude, like I said, he's literally fucked me over my whole life. When I lived with him, I couldn't even do laundry in his fucking house.
Fuck him.
I couldn't claim his address, so I couldn't even get mail there. I had to get mail at my fucking dad's and drive over to my dad's just to collect my mail. Like, it was fucking weird. And then, like I said, he sat in my truck for 2 years after I was on disability and waiting for my disability check to come through. That was literally all I was waiting on. I told him, I was like, hey, I got my stuff in my truck, whatever. And to keep my uncle's got a 10-acre field with a dump truck, fucking boats. You got all kinds of shit out there. And my truck was the biggest problem. And at the time, my truck ran and drove. Like, he could fucking move it. I was like, dude, don't be a fucking piece of shit. So, like, it sat there for 2 years, and I was like, as soon as I get the money, I'm getting my truck out of there. Well, then when the money came through, it was a big, huge fucking hassle, and he's like, I'm gonna charge you lot rent now. I was like, for sitting in a fucking field and rotting out? I was like, suck my dick, dude. And then when I get my truck, my window was broken, my taillights are fucking broken, my brake lines are all fucked up. I was like, yes, you didn't even vandalize my truck at all either, huh? My bumper was fucking dented from when he was pushing around with a skid loader. I was like, you're just a piece of shit, dude. Like, and I said, and this is when I was literally at the lowest point of my life. I didn't have any money. I was just getting on dialysis and shit. I was like, I'm waiting for money to come through. Dude, I sold some shit I had to, you know, try and pay other bills. And like I said, I just needed some fucking help from family. And he's like, nope, I'm going to fuck you even harder. And I was like, whatever, you're fucking scumbag.
Yeah, fuck you.
He was one of the few people. I was like, if I had the opportunity, I was like, I would be back on a plane and you would not see tomorrow, motherfucker. I was so mad at that point. I had nothing to lose. So I was like, you're really going to push the wrong motherfucker. You keep pushing me, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy to fuck with somebody so close to death.
Yeah, that's why I was so upset, and that's what upset me the most. I was like, dude, like, I just need a little bit of help, and all I'm literally asking you to do is leave my truck in that fucking field and just not touch it. It's that easy. And yeah, and like I said, as soon as I got the money, and after he quit fucking bitching, I'm gonna charge you lot rent, I finally talked to him. I'm like, hey man, just give me my fucking truck. It's owed to me. It's paid off. It's my shit. Like, yeah, I'm sure I have legal right to fucking, you know, charge you with something, but I think possession is 9/10 of the law, and it wasn't his possession. I was like, I don't even know, dude. Like, but it was just a big fucking hassle, and that was just one instance. Like I said, he's been doing shit like that my whole life. He's been a fucking scumbag, and it's weird shit. Like he wouldn't even take me to the airport. Like I said, I had to use my superintendent on a He I didn't even work with this guy. He was just a guy I knew from a fucking job site. And we drank him a little bit after, but the point still stands. Like, nobody in my family would even take me to the airport where I needed to go. I was like, that's cool, man. So I guess I was like, I'm just not going to go see my mom for Christmas. Fucking prick.
Yeah.
Like I said, my family's
You
actually
fucked that
really
guy.
fucked up. I know everybody's family is, but like I said, my family's like, everybody's like, oh, you know, you can't choose family, but like, family's always kind of there for you. That's not even true. Like, I have some family that's there for me. My grandparents are great. They're still kind of goofy, because like, my grandma wouldn't take me to the airport either, because she don't like driving at night. And I was like, whatever, dude. So, you know, they're a little goofy, but my grandparents are solid. They're one of the, like, they're like the glue that holds this whole fucking family together. And my mom's a little bit better, but like I said, she fucked up a lot as a child. But at least I'm living in her house, and she don't bitch about that, so I can't really say too much about her. My dad's a fucking, I ain't gonna start about my dad. I went off on a little rant about that earlier on Snap. My brother's cool. I have no issues at all with my brother. My brother's the fucking best, and that's the only reason. Like I said, I want to be close to like them too. If I move, like when I'm thinking about Montana, it's close enough to Washington to where like I'm still not super far away from my mom and brother. If I want to go see them, or if I want to go take a trip or whatever, it's close enough. Whereas like Michigan's all the way across the country, and I gotta make like a whole fucking plan to go see anybody back there. I also like my cousin. Sorry, my cousin's cool. He's not, you know, he's got his quirks. you know, I think he's illiterate and all that shit, but that's besides the point. Like, he hasn't really affected my life negatively in any way, so I like my cousin. He was also the big reason I got my truck. So I was like, hey man, I paid him like 150 or 200 bucks. So I take care of people if they take care of me. I was like, I will pay you to go like get some shit out of my truck or whatever and like make sure things are all right. And he did. They put a couple of guns in my truck so I could get my guns back when I had it transferred. He did that, and so like I said, he's helped me out. Obviously with the streaming and shit, he helps me out, so I got no issue with my cousin either.
Oh, Roy?
Yeah, Roy. Yeah.
Yeah, Roy's chill as
That
fuck.
boy Roy?
Yes, sir.
That boy right.
So yeah, like I said, Roy's solid. My brother's solid. My mom's solid. My grandparents, but that's really it. Like I said, my aunt, she's okay, but like I can't
Yeah,
trust
you're
her with a whole
okay.
lot, and she's fucking goofy on a lot of things. So I don't really say she's solid. Like she's definitely fucked me over. She threatened to call the cops on me because I was fucking. It was over me trying to sell my cousin a car. And I was like, what the fuck ever, bitch. I was like, go ahead and call the cops. I said, bring them, motherfucker. Like, and then my uncle was like, this when I was little, my uncle was like, don't be bringing the fucking cops to my house, blah, blah. I was like, what the fuck you got to hide, dude? I was like, let them come. I was like, worst case scenario, they're gonna fucking laugh at her because she had nothing on me. It was over me fucking selling the vehicle. I didn't really threaten her, but she did say something. I did say I'd light her up, and I left that open to interpretation. I was like, go ahead.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking threaten me.
I'll light you the fuck up.
Yeah,
man.
dude. I was like, bring it. Like I said, I didn't back down from a lot of shit. My aunt's kind of the same way too, but like, I guess she used to throw down back in the day before she was all disabled. So maybe that's from a little bit of my cycle comes from, because that's my mom's side. And yeah,
that's
like,
good intel.
like,
Gotta
yeah.
keep that in mind.
well, she doesn't do it anymore because she's all fucked up. She had gotten a head-on collision when I was young, so that's a part of the reason she's goofy too. She's on so many pain meds and shit. Like, and it's been her whole life. She had
I mean,
one,
I could use some of those too, though.
well,
you know what I mean?
she has one of them things that was like, it like drip fed her fucking pain meds through the day. It was like an implant in her body. I don't know if you know what that is, but whatever. But like, yeah, she's been on meds her whole fucking life. And I also feel for her a little bit because like the head-on collision wasn't her fault at all. The person crossed the line and just fucked her over. So like I feel bad for her in that instance, but at the same time, like she's become a huge, I don't want to say piece of shit, but for lack of a better phrase, like she's become a huge fucking hassle, and it's anybody she's around. Like she pissed my cousin off all the time too, so I'm glad he finally moved out. She's just like, she's one of them disabled people that just like is just miserable because she's disabled. And I was like, you know, I'm disabled, but like you can't be that way. It's not good for anybody. It fucks everybody around you. Obviously you're miserable all the time, and so whatever. Yeah, my family's goofy. That was the long story of everything I was trying to say. But again, I know everybody's is. Oh no, I was bringing up the eulogy. Sorry. So yeah, there's a eulogy, but when my grandpa died, right? And like you can hear my uncle goes up to talk about him, and which is also kind of shocking me because I didn't think they were super close or anything. But like my aunt's like, you can hear her whispering like, he's only up there because I didn't want him to go up there. And it's like, dude, you really think the whole fucking world revolves around you, huh? Like this guy just died, and you're still making about you. Keep in mind, this is also her fucking dad that just died, and she's like, he's only up there because I don't want him to go up there and talk about my dad. It's like, what the fuck is your problem, dude? Like, it's weird.
That's crazy.
It's like,
My sister's kind of like that. Like, she takes advantage of weird situations. Like, I don't know. Like, oh, dude, what? I don't know. It's just like with me having CF or something, and if something happens, like, she'll use that as like she's like a pity party person. Like, she wants you to pity her, like, or like, you know, feel bad for her or something. Like she's had to deal with so much in her life.
yeah, I know, I get what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you mean.
She always tells people that she's had it so rough that she had to raise me and my sister and shit. I was like, when was this, bitch? Like,
I don't remember this. What was I at, dude?
yeah, she stopped saying shit like that around me because I was like, what are you fucking talking about? So I was like, so it's your fault that we're all addicts and
I was
pieces of shit?
gonna say that. I think I'd be like, I'd throw it in her face. Like, you're the reason I'm a piece of shit. Then, dude, you raised me.
Yeah.
You're not a piece of shit, but like, it's still, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was for a long time.
Right.
I mean,
Well, since I've known you, yeah, but I've
I'm
heard
not-
your
I'm
stories.
not
I get it. I'm
gonna
not gonna say you're not, but yeah, like I didn't know you at that time, so you've never been a piece of shit to me, dude. Like,
I mean, I was good to my friends and shit. Like, I wasn't like a bad person with like people like that. But like, yeah, dude, if you fucking left your shit out in your front yard, it might be wrong the next day, you know.
I had a stepdad like that. He also did a lot of meth, though.
I wasn't too bad on that. Like, I've done it a few times, but it wasn't my big. It wasn't my. Number
We know
one.
what it's about. But
Yeah. I know how to make it. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I've seen Breaking Bad. No, I'm just.
Yeah, dude.
the same.
What do we got over here? Oh, we got a meteor, huh? Well, guess what I'm learning how to use? A jet dragon, bitch. Oh shit! I just one tap both these motherfuckers. Oh, and I got my ring on, so they're still alive. Get him, jet dragon. Get him. Yeah, fuck your goat, bitch. Fuck your goat. Get my
Fuck
little.
your goat.
Yeah, dude, their goats are fucked. Get all these meteorites. I don't want no rocks though. I might come fuck this oil platform up. You guys want to fight oil platform?
Sure. I don't know if I have my strong
I
part with
am
me.
down.
We don't need that strong a party. Just get a good bird. Your jet dragon's gonna be fine. Wait, where the fuck am I at?
That's ironic because that's literally the only thing I have for my fighting party is my jet dragon, so that's cool.
I was trying to look up like what's a good like battle like a good battle pals,
Mm-hmm.
And
Would-
jet dragon wasn't one of them.
Well, like I
What's
said,
his
it
face?
depends on where you look it up. I've seen a few things that says he's S tier. I've heard other ones say he's at least A tier, so I don't think he's bad. But
Yeah, I,
everything
don't know. I was just kidding. I was just talking shit to you
Oh.
because you're.
everything I've seen though says that that I forgot her name. Fuck Bellinor, I think. Everything
Yeah.
I've read says she's S tier regardless.
Mhm.
Everything. So I was like, I at least condensed one of her down. Her alternate version's also good too.
I've also heard that. I've seen that. They're like talking about her. She was like number 4 on this guy's list.
Nice. Do you remember who
I
was
don't know
number
if it-
one? I'm curious.
I didn't get that far. I ended up going to the store and
Okay.
buying shit. I was looking it up when I jumped in your party and was talking shit. Yeah, dude. Fucking Twitch wouldn't let me tell you that you would suck off a tranny and blow the food all over your driveway.
Hey, like I said, if I had to guess, yeah, that's probably Twitch, and they are very sensitive. I can't even put fucking weed emotes in my shit or that twerking ass, because God forbid you have a fucking hot chick.
I don't know, dude. I've seen some weird shit. You just gotta name it weird and then register it as like.
Well, it also helps like how far you are. Like now, I don't think they really look at my my emotes because I've been streaming for so long and shit. But in the beginning, they definitely did. Like it was such a hassle. See, I mean, I could always try to re-upload those. I still have the emotes. I fucking paid for them. That's the other reason I got mad. Cause like I was like, these are paid for emotes, and I can't even use them. I just wasted money again. And it's like one of the few paid for ones I got on Etsy because I've had nothing but issues with Etsy too. I don't know why. Everybody else seems to enjoy it, but every time I go, they're like, "Here, this account's banned." It's like I haven't even bought anything. Like, what do you mean it's banned?
Whoa, shit. What are you building over here, Snapper?
And then I've made other accounts and like, "Oh, hey, look, it's you again."
I'm
Banned.
updating
Like,
my farm area right there.
Okay. Dude, they said this Stereon, I think this thing, it was a good pal to have in your thing because like it helps you tank fucking shit.
It probably is. I'm just using him because he's a level 10 miner and he's the best mining pal I have right now, so I just throw him in here. I actually have another one. I can always
I was
level it
talking
up.
about I'm over at Snapper's base, so
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm literally talking about the same pal you are. I
Yeah.
thought you were just saying it as a general thing.
You guys want to go to this oil base? over
Oh,
here,
you
or oil
fuckers.
platform?
Yeah, we can. I was like I said, I was gonna see if there's anybody I might be able to level up, but everybody I want to level up to my fucking expedition. So yeah, I'm good to go. I'll go over there right now.
Yeah, I'm done.
I also went to that meteor
Let's
you're
do it.
right next to, Spud. So I just collected the resources for that.
Easy fragments, easy palladium.
Yes, sir. What this level 30? The level 30 one?
Yeah, let's go to this one that I'm close to right now. Oh yeah, dude, this one's definitely gonna have a helicopter on it, Snap. This guy's over, he's like, don't go over there, there's fucking crazy shit. And I'm like, bring it, bitch. These motherfuckers about to die with my meowner. Actually, I don't want to ride you. I want to ride.
Where'd you go, Spud? Oh, what the fuck? Y'all, damn it! You just moved on me. Hang on. I was going to the wrong one. I know, but like I don't know if my game didn't update or whatever, but I didn't see you guys teleport. You guys are still in the base when I teleported. I thought you were going to that level 30 easy one.
No. Oh wait. Wait, what level is this one?
Should be like 50, yeah, 55.
Yeah, we're good. This place is about to fucking burn to the ground. Oh!
Oh
my God,
bro! Whoa!
Yeah, this is gonna be fun, dude. We better fucking eat some.
Y'all are so aggressive. Hey, level 75. Nice. I'm glad we did this. Fuck it, bro. Go ahead and fight me. Oh, here, let's start with this. Ah! They are fucking me up, boys. I'll make life easy, hopefully. Oh, no.
Hold on, there's a fish right here. I gotta catch.
Snapper's already fishing, dude.
Can you destroy these towers or no?
Yeah, you do. You could. I think you gotta go hack them and they blow up.
I gotta take my ring off. I'm mercy hitting these bitches.
Oh yeah, thank God you said something.
I mean, you could just thank me. I don't think you gotta thank God.
Well, you can take it however you want to, sunshine.
No. No. This is so dangerous.
Alaska. W. Alright.
I think one of these towers have a special chest that have
Go hack this one. I know how. Nice. Destroy. I'll destroy all these
Why is it
fuckers.
not just collecting stuff when I go by it? That's weird.
Get him, Jet Dragon.
Oh,
yeah.
right here, baby. It's these yellow ones.
Lay fucking waste to everything, Jet Dragon. I'm actually gonna ride you and we're gonna just fucking meteor these motherfuckers, bro. We're gonna shoot some missiles at them. They're gonna love that.
Jesus Christ, that took forever. Oh, I got one fucking thing.
Seize the
Here,
oil rig.
bitch. I got a fucking schematic for that one rocket launcher that's got 4.
Oh, you killed my Jet Dragon. I don't know how I'm getting out of here yet.
That's right, we got a nuke pony, baby. People are about to die. Yep, right here. Whoever's around this motherfucker is fucked.
Oh Lord. That's the first time I've actually
Oh,
seen this
Lord.
attack.
Bob and weed, bob and weed, bob and weed.
What are your guys' names? Neil and Bob, or is that just what you do? Easy. Oh, you're a fucking enemy? What are you doing shooting me, pussy? How'd that feel, huh? Stupid.
I don't think any of these have. Oh yeah, they do have hackable towers. Okay.
Yeah, I've been hacking them, bro.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was like, maybe that's why I couldn't find.
No way. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my Jet Dragon, bro. He might need some more fucking. He might need some kind of stats on him or something. He's fucking fully condensed and he just gets his ass clapped. I'm watching you guys run around with like one pal that's just not dying.
My Ryu got fucking. He almost died, but I changed to the nuke pony, and he's not a bitch.
God, I hate that fucking Mustang. The loudest piece of shit in this neighborhood, and I got 2 diesel trucks. Keep. Like I said, I don't mind a loud exhaust, but this doesn't even like sound good. It's just fucking obnoxious.
Some Mustangs sound good, dude. I like.
Well, that's
that
why I said,
Mustang.
like, I'm just talking about this one in particular. Yeah, it sounds like dog shit, but it's also the loudest fucking thing. Like, it scares my dog when it starts up. It's fucking ridiculous. It's obnoxious
Did
for no
somebody hack
reason.
this tower already? Nope, I got it.
It's already gone or dead.
Alright, I got this one.
I hear trouble. Where's it at? Oh. It's off your snap. That's right. The boys are back in town now. What the fuck y'all gonna do?
W.
Yeah, now we know how to do these fucking. They're not hard at all.
I'm not sure what the max level or nothing is. I was shocked that you guys were strong. They were 55. They're pretty good. What am I getting hit by? You guys can just basically call me Hawkeye.
I've peeped the stream when you've missed like 5 times in a row.
Nah, bro, you've never seen me miss 5 in a row. I guarantee that. I like that headshot from the guy above you, bro. He would have put one right between your cheeks. I was watching him. He was looking right at you, bro. I saved you. I'm just that guy. I'm basically an Avenger, dude. Just like Hawkeye. He might be the worst Avenger, but still. He's still one of them. God damn it! One of your stupid fucking birds just got a stupid beak in my way. Ah, fuck, what happened, brother? I thought this was easy. You just said that.
Where are you at? I need help. I'm down.
Oh,
over
you're
here.
down? God damn it. Yeah, where are you at? It's a better question.
Below Snapper. I'll land you. I seen you for a second. I'm under this
I
thing,
see you.
but
I
on
see
the.
you. I see you.
Anyway.
These guys are gonna sit here and look. I got you, bro. I'll avenge you.
No,
No. I'll avenge him, bro. You're way up there.
better be quick.
I already killed 2 of them, 3 of them, bro. All gone, pussy. I'm quick. I'm the quickest. I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that pussy, bro.
Yeah, thanks for everything.
But I'm the man. I say Spud, bro. I want you to call me Hawkeye. I know you want to. Look at that fucking
Hawkeye?
headshot, bro. That's fine, bro. I can live with that. Call me cockeyed. I shoot cocks. They call me cock puncher. No.
Hawkeye.
I don't think you got the balls.
Yeah, we're getting a bunch of oil.
Are we? Cause I don't know. I haven't checked my inventory. I got 4. I don't know where you guys are getting it from.
I got 95.
I'm getting active, bro. These fucking turds are gonna start hurting. It's fine. They can't get me. I act too many moves. This guy's not even looking. Shoot him in the back of his head.
Oh shit! Who shot me? These motherfuckers don't know me.
Couldn't hit water if you thought of a boat. Jesus.
These guys are like, dude, he's only got a Meowner. How is he killing everything? Because I got a dragon, bitch. Yes.
The dragon. I cleared that upper area.
Maybe this is like a lower one. I wonder what that one we went and fought that one time was, cause that, like, we haven't ran into the helicopter yet. Maybe.
Yeah, well, you know, you got Hawkeye, so I'll put one in the fucking pilot's face, and you guys won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, dude, something's not right.
Got you, Snap.
Fucking
Yeah, I was toying with him a
I
little bit.
know. I missed the first shot. I wasn't gonna say nothing because I keep talking about being Hawkeye. He ducked right as I shot him in the fucking face, and he dodged it. It was smart. Is there anything down below here?
I'm about to get off that.
Oh, there's people down here at least.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't got the
I shot him in the
award for
fucking-
clearing it, so.
I shot him in the shins. I couldn't see his face
There's
behind
a
that
chest
bar.
right here. If you want it.
I'm not
Want
really
this?
super concerned about it. No, I don't even know where it's at, bro. You just grab it. I'm already down here fucking around. I haven't really got a whole lot of resource. I don't really care. I'm just having fun killing these motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers. Same though.
Oh, your fucking
Been
bird
slain.
just stopped my shot, bro. That was so unfortunate.
My bird's Hawkeye and all these motherfuckers, dude. It's crazy to put a turret in this motherfucker. Oh, I guess because. Alright, makes sense.
Sucks I had to sacrifice my jet dragon, but whatever. Where else do we gotta go?
We gotta clear the whole platform. There's probably a bunch of shit we're missing. Because it still hasn't told us that we cleared it. Last time, dude, they fucking ended it with a fucking Apache helicopter.
Wow, this was a fucking waste of time.
What are we missing?
I think I have an idea. It looks like Snap's on the right spot, but it looks like there's a bridge that goes all the way across, kind of where you are, Spud, up above. Maybe I don't know if we've been over there. I don't think I have, but
Yeah, I don't know where the. Like, I haven't seen the final chest. It doesn't really seem like they're directing you
Oh,
to
there's a
go
guy
to like
right
an
here.
end.
oh, what the fuck you doing down here, bro? You respawning or what? I'm gonna check more through here. Make sure I'm not missing anything.
But it wasn't the last guy. What are we missing?
Bro, where the fuck did you come from? It's like they're respawning on this bottom platform I'm on. There's two of them I just killed. I don't know where the fuck they came from. I've been running around this whole thing.
I'm hearing motherfuckers die all over the place and. Oh wait, there's a door right there. I wonder if we can go inside that building.
Kill the third.
Nope, can't go in there. Yeah, what are we missing here?
Must be nice to be able to get around all fast like you guys.
Oh, I have literally 3 riding mounts in my thing right now.
Yeah. I was just being a smartass. I have one that died, so I've been running this whole fucking time.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, there's,
Mhm.
yeah, like some of them just keep on. Oh wait, no, never mind.
I feel like we gotta be done. Like, there's
I
nothing
got
else
an
here.
achievement for it a while ago, but I haven't seen this chest you guys keep talking about. Here's a door I
Oh,
might be able to
I
go through.
collected the yellow one already.
All I'm on. I think we're gone.
Oh, another guy here.
It didn't say anything, which was weird. Like,
Are we really going off of what Spud says, though, dude?
I want to go fight that one with the helicopter. You want to go fight that one?
No, I don't want to go fight that one. I need pals to start. You also have no idea which one it is. You're just assuming, right?
No, I know where that one is. It's over by. It's on the other side of.
Hey, Spud, there's a guy all the way across. I'm gonna go grab him.
Where?
You can fucking you can't see him, bro. I guess I am really Hawkeye. You're looking right at him.
He's not there, dude. He's dead.
Yeah, I just watched your jet dragon missile the fuck out of him, dude.
Yeah, he fucking died.
I just knew my arrow wouldn't go far enough because this game's weird like that. It's like they just.
Yeah, the distance thing is weird.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So, how are you gonna get back?
I'll probably swim, dude.
You want me to drop you my jet dragon and you can just fly back and then give it to me?
Oh yeah, sure. That'd be way more convenient. I don't know what the. Is there something at the top of these towers we can go get? I don't know.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind seeing him swim that whole way.
And we can't. Fucking birthday boy,
I don't
you
give a
better
fuck
start
what
swimming.
you guys, dude. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
see, this is what this yellow chest looks like right here. Oh, you're way the fuck up there. Oh.
Yeah, because I don't move as fast as you guys. I thought that was established.
Wait, how are you gonna?
Are you really gonna ask me again, bro? I'm going to swim like the fucking people. Well, I mean, if you don't want to give me the jet dragon, I told you I'd take
I was
it.
Well, yeah,
I was
right.
over there waiting. Oh.
And
oh,
then you
damn, I thought
and then you listen
I
to
thought I-
Snap.
No, he
Oh
just
yeah,
he
because
just
I
considered.
said I
what
said I
said.
would take it, motherfucker. He's like, yeah, fuck him. I would like to see him swim. Is this the chest? Yeah, I didn't
Oh.
got.
Oh,
Oh,
it won't let me.
it's only for one person too. That sucks. I thought maybe we'd all get it. Whatever.
I have to unfavorite him to drop him. Oh, yep.
Oh yeah, well, you need a power box. Well, we're fucked. I'm fucked mostly.
Oh yeah, I unfavorited him real quick.
Oh how? I thought you had. I thought you need that at a power box. You can just do it from your
Right
party.
here, right here. Where'd you
Thank
go?
you,
There go.
motherfucker. Yes,
Yeah, you can just do it from your party. You
thank you,
dumb.
Snap. I'm glad that's motherfucker. How is Snap answering me and hearing me and you weren't, dude? That's crazy. Thank you. I'm gonna go over this one. I can see this one. Where we go? What base we heading back to? Where am I dropping this bad boy off?
At this fucking.
Oh yeah, right here. That's probably. I was about to kill this cautious. Boom. Nope. Players like. Oh, okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Appreciate you.
This cowardly victim real quick. See what he's got to say.
I
Hell!
think you had much to say.
I don't want to be here. Face before night comes, you can't win in the dark of night. Build a fire, hide and pray until daybreak. Fuck these guys, they don't even know who the fuck I am. These motherfuckers don't know shit, brother.
Now you know how I feel every time we play.
What do you mean?
I always say you don't know shit. Never mind, bro. This is.
Yeah, just 'cause you're a birthday boy doesn't mean I'm gonna laugh at your stupid jokes, you fucking pregnant bitch.
No one
Did
said
you like
had to
how I
laugh.
said
You
happy
made me
birthday
explain
today?
it though. Sure, yeah.
Like, happy birthday, you pregnant bitch, when I woke up.
Well, it's funny because like Flair came in and called me an old fuck or whatever. It's like everybody's just like, I love it. Yeah, I think I. Don't
I
know,
just had a casual happy birthday.
Yeah,
you know,
see,
'cause I'm a bro.
Snap's
like
a good
that.
guy. Yeah, dude. I can't remember what Blaze said. I think he might have just said happy birthday too. But it was funny because yeah, if I remember correctly, it was like 3 messages. It was basically like, "Hey, happy birthday, you piece of shit, or you fuck, or you whore," like you said. I was like, "All right, bro. Thank you. I needed that today."
Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, ancient power generator. That's probably another thing that's gonna require 2 pals, right?
I don't know, that's a good one though.
Well, everything ancient so far, that's the case. So, hopefully, I'm hoping I'm wrong, cause that'd be a pain in the ass. I'd like to just have 1 pal on electricity.
What level is this one? Ooh, 60?
Good luck, my friend.
Yeah.
My inventory really needs to be figured out. It's crazy. I guess I'll take the cotton candy out. What else can I take out? The other what? Oh, dude. Throw my ring of mercy back on. I'd like to figure out what to do with these dormant ancient relics. I know I need the thing for it, but right now they're just taking up inventory space. I know what I can do. I'll put them in a chest.
You just put them in a chest,
Yeah.
and once you get the recycler, the relic recycler, then you get resources from them.
Good.
Get him, Nuke Pony, get him. Better start dropping some bombs on him, dude. Didn't name you Nuke Pony for no good reason. Oh yeah, there you go, buddy.
Damn, I need to. Yeah, we'll have that World Tree Holy Water there. Fuck me. Taking up 35 pounds of my inventory.
I just gotta put it in a chest.
Spud, do you need more? I think I just did that. Do you need more of these soul spheres?
Yeah, I'll take some.
Good, I got 314. Dude, there's fucking.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. Expedition, bro. Especially the more rewards you get. I'm up to almost 300% rewards, so I'm getting a decent amount.
God.
Yeah, actually, I'm at 309 if I let all my shit go. But I like to keep certain things.
Oh my god. Damn, he is fucking putting in work up here.
Who am I watching? I feel like somebody raided out to somebody and they're bugging the fuck out of me.
Are they just like not chill like that?
No, it's honestly the dude who raided me the last time. He just does a lot of talking. But the thing that's awkward is, like I said, I don't think it was my personal experience. I don't know how much he reads chat, dude. Because like when I was watching him, I did it for maybe 5 minutes. Maybe I didn't give enough time, but like he didn't even look at chat, dude. He was just fucking playing Minecraft and just kind of talking out loud. And I was like, okay. So he just kind of, he does what I do. He just kind of talks about random bullshit. He just talks about everything in Minecraft. But he's better at it. He hasn't stopped talking. He's just in my ear constantly right now. But I do like the way his stream set up. I mentioned that when I first came in. I was trying to, you know, fondle his nuts a little bit, get some reaction. Nope, fucking me, I guess, dude. But it's just clean. It's just, it's like mine, how mine is, except it's mostly just his face. You can't like see a chair or anything behind him. He's got a pretty good mic too that looks like it's good. And his chat's not like mine either. It's just kind of like it's in the top right corner and it's just, it flows with the stream. And what I really liked about his was it shows how many people he's got on Twitch and how many people he's got on YouTube right after. So I thought that was cool. But yeah, there's nothing behind him. I don't know if it's his green screen or he's got a chair with like no back support like mine. Because like I said, mine goes up my whole back. But, like when you're looking at his, it's literally just a picture of like him, how mine is, but there's no chair behind him. So he's got that all green screened out. Or like I said, he's got a low chair that maybe goes like the middle of his back. And I really like, the biggest thing is the Twitch and YouTube. He's got 23 people watching him on Twitch and 1 on YouTube. So I kind of like being able to see that too. Although it seems like the numbers are interesting because my Twitch is saying that he's got 19, but his Twitch is saying 23. And it's a lot of shit. Like, I think he's a good streamer in the sense of like, he says a lot of the dumb shit, like, you know, like bet, and he just like he keeps like just talking about random shit.
He says dumb shit like
I
bet.
said, you never hear me say that. I talk like a normal fucking person. I don't talk like I got that weird ass TikTok brain. But like the other point I was trying to make was like, even now he's like, I got food max, fucking mining max. Sometimes you just like always just talking about random shit to keep people entertained. That's why I said he's a good streamer for that. But I hate doing that because it just comes off as dumb and insincere to me. Like, you know, it's like, hey, I'm gonna go throw these fucking eggs in here. I'm gonna go run over to the chest. Like, I could just keep talking about random bullshit. Like, you guys can see what I'm doing. Like, it's just dumb for me to say it.
He killed
why
my
I don't.
fucking. Oh, I don't want to throw you out.
But like I said, for a
Good phone,
streamer, I
baby.
think he's good in that aspect because it's just like me being a fucking, I don't know, little bitch for lack of a better fucking way of saying it. I just don't like. I don't care to just talk about dumb shit that I'm doing in the game. I'll try and like tell stories or go on rants like I do, but at least there's some kind of like point to it, you know, rather than just like, just do Jet Dragon and the thing. I'm gonna go run by fucking Well-Ask Ignis. Let's see if we got anything. It's just dumb. Like it's just, I feel like it's like
A lot of yapping.
well, that, and it also shows that like I don't think you guys are smart enough to like see what I'm doing. That's how I feel about it. It's like that just feels like disrespectful to me too. Like, so I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Like, why are you disrespecting me?
Well, because you're kind of a dick sometimes. That's why you get the disrespect.
You never disrespect me.
But people
Oh,
like
shit.
Legend, I've never disrespected Legend except that one time when he cut me. He took that fucking huge cut, and I will never forgive him for that. And I told him I wouldn't. He took that
You
huge cut on.
disrespected Legend?
Dude, yeah, he took that huge cut on the crew, and I was genuinely pissed. I was like, fuck you, Legend. How did you do that? Because I was up, dude. There was like a huge gap between me and whoever was right behind me, but I didn't know the huge cut he took, and he immediately just beat me by like 2 whole minutes. So I was like, fuck you, Legend. I went off on, I was irritated when it happened. Obviously, I didn't really mean it. I love Legend, but at the time, yeah, I'll never forgive him for that, bro. I had an easy first fucking place, and he just stole it from me, dude. I lost all motivation after that.
That seems like pretty funny, you know?
No, it's funny
that-
now, but at the time I was pissed, and I'm still never gonna forgive him, bro. I had that easy win.
I mean, I wouldn't just give you an easy win though, as well. I think that's like he's trying to help you. You know?
No, he's not, bro. That was the last time I ever played the crew. Fuck that game.
I don't know, dude. I'm getting close to 1 million fucking points, bro.
You can't be that close. That's the thing I had that literally follows me all the time is only at 430,000. You can't be that fucking close.
I have 759,000.
Maybe it's your subs. I don't know if you get more points for being a subscriber.
Yeah, and talking in chat.
Nice. Well, yeah, dude, like I said, if you guys want to watch it, I'm a man of my word. I'll do it. I think it's boring for everybody, but fuck it. I'll play the crew.
I probably wouldn't watch that.
Exactly, bro. It's a dog shit game with dog shit play. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what? I was in this container. You're lying. You're a liar, dude. You're a fucking
why you always
liar.
lying?
Why you always lying?
Bro, why is it? Why every one of these?
Oh, he got me. Fuck.
Laser rifleman?
Laser.
Are
Yeah.
you guys far away from me?
Yep. Sorry.
I have more than half of this platform or oil rig taken out.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm not gonna revive you on that. With the helicopter?
The helicopter isn't out yet. That's
Yeah.
like more of the end. thing.
Snap, how do you feel about reviving Spud? Because I have 0 interest in it. I love you, Spud, but not that fucking much. There ain't no way I'm gonna go risk my ass at that fucking base. Especially when I don't have any of my attack pals, I just send them off on expedition. Because my thought process was, I'll be getting off real soon, and I can have my expedition completed when I get back. By the time I get back, unless you guys aren't gonna have me run my computer when I leave, in which case I won't. But we still I haven't really got a confirmed answer on that. If you guys want me to or not. I know you said it.
Yeah,
doesn't
if you
really
want to
matter,
turn it on,
Snap,
I'm
but-
chill with that, bro. I'm
Yeah.
gonna eat and shit, so I don't need it to be running.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, well, same thing when I get back. Do you guys want me to turn it on so you guys can play when I'm back? Because, like I said, I'm not going to be streaming. There's a good chance I won't play Pal World either, but I can at least leave my
Well,
computer
I
on
don't
so
want
you
to
guys
play
can.
if you're not here. Like,
Why?
point of the game is to play with your friends.
Well, I know, but like I said, if you and Snap are both playing,
I died, Snapper. You don't have to go out there.
Okay.
I'm just leaving you guys the option because, yeah, I'm not going to be playing tonight. I would like to, but yeah, it's just the smart thing is to not do that, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go hang out with this girl tonight. So.
Yeah, bro. You should be nice and relaxed tomorrow. Fucking less
Maybe, I
stressed.
don't know.
Maybe you'll be
We'll
more
see.
tired.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Spud's a dirty little bird, bro.
I wonder, if half this place is gonna be re-healed since I fucking died, or
Yeah, still.
Yeah, I bet they respawn if you go back over.
wait, I gotta get my shit.
That is cool.
I'm going back.
Oh, we running it back.
I'm going back. I'm getting my shit for sure. These motherfuckers We're lucky that they respawn.
Yeah, I'll be leaving my house like 5:30, so. Like I said, I just gotta let you guys know. What the hell? There's just gotta be something other. Yeah. Works. Oh, Noble, that's why. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, like I said, I just like to keep you guys informed. Because it's like a half-hour drive there, so I'd like to be in my car by 5:30.
Oh
so
no,
I'm not
dude,
late to my
it
own
didn't
shit.
reheal.
Nice, that's good. It's huge.
Oh shit, but the alarm is going off. Something is going on. Holy fuck. Get him, Jet Dragon. I'm gonna hide over here because I think there is a helicopter coming. Oh, my Jet Dragon is. Kill him, Beaver, kill him.
I'm actually kind of excited to drive. I don't like this car as much as I like my truck, but it's still fine. I enjoy the car enough. More convenient, but my truck's so much fun. I might take a day to take care of that too. It needs a shut-off solenoid, and it needs at least the very minimum. The transmission's got to be fixed. And I have everything right in the garage to do it. I've just been too lazy to get under it and do it.
Is that pretty easy?
Yeah,
I mean, it
it's-
doesn't sound easy.
It's not huge. So the way the pans typically are on most vehicles, it's like they're right on the bottom of the trans. So you got to crawl under it. I don't know if they're smart. They put a fucking drain plug on them, but I haven't done a lot of them. So mine doesn't have a drain, so you can just drain all the trans fluid out of it. But basically, what you do is you take off all the bolts. There's like only 10 or maybe 15. There's a decent amount, but there's not a whole fuck ton of them. And they're not wrenched on there either. They're tight, but not super crazy. So it won't be bad like breaking them loose. So I got to break all those loose. And then what you're supposed to do specifically with my truck is maybe like take off all the bolts except for maybe 2 in the corners, and maybe even like, you know, keep a little bit extra on it so you can kind of like pull the pan down to one side and let the fluid come out into your drain pan. Because if not, as soon as you drop that pan, all the fluid from your transmission is coming out, and it's going to be a fucking mess. Because like, don't quote me, but I think it's like 10 quarts or something like that. There's a lot of fluid in them motherfuckers. So it's just the smart way of doing it is like I just explained. But if you want to, you could easily just take everything off and drop the pan and have your transmission fluid go everywhere. But to do it that way, it's just that easy. And then you would pull the last 2 off to obviously pull the little pan down, and then it's just a metal gasket that goes back up, and then you essentially put it back in and put trans fluid back in it. Yeah.
I'm ready. So.
Okay.
You're leaving?
In a minute.
Okay. I was like, shit, dude, hold on, I'm fucking...
Yeah, no, I'll let
bad.
I'll let you finish up what you're doing, but that's why I told her like I would like to be in the car by 5:30, but I don't know what she's like. We have 10 minutes till 5:30. Like I said, I'm really good with time management, so I can go to like 5 more minutes, and then you know it's only gonna take me 5 minutes to get in my car and start it, and we'll be gone. Like, but I get it, you know. So yeah, I'll actually since I'm just standing here, I'm gonna start some research, and then I'm going to put the whatever I need in my pockets, and that's all I had to do before I left. I also want to tuck my, you know, wiener in. That's why my belt's not on.
The old wiener tuck.
I was just gonna say, you're probably like, what the fuck? Nah, I was talking about my gun, but I don't like to just sit
The
here on
old
stream with my
wiener
gun in my waistline because it's uncomfortable. So, dude, I hope I don't get to the point where I'm like just a really paranoid goofball, because I do some shit. Like I woke up this morning and there's a car alarm going off, and our walls are thin enough. Like I heard it pretty loud, and I was like, that sounds like it's like really close to being out front. And I was like, I swear to God, dude, because I know like how Kias are easily stolen.
Yeah.
More than Hondas, it seems like. So I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, not today, man. So I woke up. I was in my sweatpants. I would have looked like the scene out of fucking oh, I love this movie. No, I know. I'm gonna have to Google it. No, I didn't have to Google American History X, bro. I would have looked just like that motherfucker. I was in my sweatpants. I got my fucking thing hanging off my chest, and I just brought my Glock, and I was like, I swear to God, dude, today's the day. I was walking out the front door, and I was like, all right, we're good. I was like, that was my first thought. I was like, I'm gonna go shoot this motherfucker, and it's like, what? Like, there's many cars in this neighborhood. You know? So like, I shouldn't even be that paranoid. We don't live in a bad neighborhood, but I was like, oh, today's the fucking day, huh? Today's the day it happens. I need to just chill out with shit like that. But it was, like I said, I looked pretty fucking white trash or hillbilly or redneck or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready.
Whoa.
Alright, we have expedition going. Oh, no, I want to double check on that. That's the only thing I wanted to do before I left. Oh! I'm at research, but yeah, my expedition won't be getting done. I just remembered that. You guys aren't going to keep playing, so we'll just keep doing whatever.
Nuke Pony, you're fucking saving this guy's life right now.
Well, stop. Put him in. Bring him back, bro.
Oh, Mercy hit. What the fuck is going on over here?
Sounds to me like that's like a smart nuke pony, bro. Sounds like it's a good one to have. One shot
No,
or
dude,
anything.
I was fucking... Dude, he's been getting hella kills because I had that Mercy ring on the whole time. Oh, shit. There you go, Nuke Pony. You're gonna be handy. Let's get a bunch of your guys' attention. Oh, damn, that shotgun fucking fucked me up. Now let's get something else out here. Let's go Jet Dragon for a minute. Oh, where are you at, Jet Dragon? Holy shit, what are you doing way over there, buddy? Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely need to get a better sword or something. My Meowner's not handlebarsing anymore.
How you looking, Spud?
Oh,
are you gonna have
fuck!
this done in the next 2 minutes?
Shit, I died again.
The short answer is no.
Alright. Dude, my Dread Dragon's killing everything right now, too. How,
Must be
is
nice.
anybody close?
I
Is
doesn't
anybody
do any
close?
fucking thing.
Fuck, I'm in a bad spot, dude.
Well, boys, I keep offering you. Should I leave my PC on?
No, dude, I'm gonna go just get my shit and I'll be done.
Alright.
I'll fucking...
Yep, my expedition is done in 5 seconds. That's what I was waiting for.
I appreciate it. I'll turn off my lights. Right out to whoever. Probably maybe Breezy again, dude. Breezy's fucking gone all night, man.
He's pretty
Yeah, he's
chill,
racing
dude,
that
bro.
24-hour race.
I know. That's good on him, bro. I respect the hustle, so yeah, I might raid out to him again.
What side am I on? Oh, shit. Alright.
I'll actually do that right now while I'm sitting here waiting for you guys. You know, I'll hit you with everybody in the Twitch with the normal spiel. Make sure you guys are following. I should be here tomorrow, so make sure you guys are. Yeah, follow on Twitch, YouTube, all that bullshit. I'm not gonna do the buy screen either because. Yeah, dude, Breezy. He's got 20 people too. Nice, that'll be nice. We'll raid out to him. Make sure you guys in the chat show him some love too. Breezy's fucking solid. I wonder how long he's been streaming. I'll check. Oh, 8 years. That's gonna be a good little raid for him too. I like that. Oh yeah, and I appreciate all the bits and the sub from Rue, so I appreciate you guys for that. The one bitch cracking you. The biggest thing I liked was just reading, like I said in both chats, is like a whole fucking page of just one bit, one bit, one bit.
Yeah, yeah, that shit was funny, dude.
I saw that.